Where am I?
Welcome back to the Twilight Chorus. I am Brandon Z, your dungeon master, world famous, super great, rolls dice. Why are you holding it to me?
Oh, I don't know if
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the center.
there's a lot of background noise. I want everybody to hear our DM.
No, it'll hear me.
Okay.
I carry. Lisa, less so. So it should be right in front of her. We're here to play some Dungeons and Dragons. This is part 2 of an adventure. We actually had to cut and run last time. There was a paintball explosion, right?
There was. It's crazy.
Amounts of paint.
Crazy. It took me a week to get all that paint out of my hair. And other places.
But we're all good now. There wasn't no paintball. Sorry. We lied. We lied to you already. Just the start. So, let's talk to our players. Introduce yourselves, your characters, and something about your character. Maybe an unknown secret.
Oh, man.
Oh, I know. I dropped that on you. You don't have to if you don't want.
Alright.
Let's start with Lisa.
My name is Lisa, and I play Melisande Falco, a wood elf druid who loves nature and loves the earth and doesn't mind kicking some ass every now and then with sharp things. She is from a land, she's from a farming community, and her family died. And one time she had a dream that she saw a unicorn, and she really would love to see a unicorn. She's kind of on like a secret quest, hopefully in her travels to find a unicorn.
What happens if she finds a unicorn?
She uses speak with animals to try and get it to stay.
I hope that there's some kind of like dance or like weird attraction ritual that she does to like
Lure the
entice.
unicorn?
Like she gets up and she's like doing like some kind of trotting thing. Maybe you could show us what that would look like.
Horses don't like sudden movements.
This isn't a horse, though.
This
I
is
know,
true.
but
This is a magical beast.
That's true, it is.
Unicorns love sudden movements.
Love them. And they're enticed by dance.
Yeah.
Fairies love to dance. And woodland.
I think I'll just go speak with animals.
I'm a little creeped out.
Hey you, get over
Yeah,
here.
exactly. I like your face.
Let's go fly over a rainbow together.
That's good, but yeah. Will it be good enough?
Unicorn's like, nah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Every day. That's like saying you want to, eat some grass. You say hay. It's hay. I play Nibo, Dragonborn fighter. Something new about me is I've always been confused by pickling.
By pickling?
It's a strange and mysterious art form to me, and someday I will discover its secrets.
But what about your character?
I mean,
We both are on a quest to discover the secrets of pickling.
Pickling.
With black magic transforms cucumbers.
I feel like we should just go find whatever
Vile things.
called vinegar?
What is this? Vinegar.
Vinegar.
To speak of.
So, I'm James. I play Einhorn, the bard. A terrible bard, not good at anything. Tiefling. So it's known about me, but I haven't mentioned this probably since our first episode. Is my name Einhorn means one horn. I got one horn because the other one broke when I was a youth. I was being picked on for looking like a demon, and so that's why I decided to become a bard, to basically show people that we have a soft side. My fellow tieflings and I. Just so happens that I suck at it, but other than that, that's my goal is to peace.
We also don't talk a lot about how you just like chills around your neck all the time.
Oh yeah, and I wear it.
Like I'm always wondering what that looks like. Like how big is your horn? And then like is this like this giant thing on your chest, or is this like a small horn?
Like
Yeah, like this
legend.
giant. You're walking around. You're like, it's just got this horn.
Fucking annoying.
Is it woven into your armor somehow? Like
You switch out armor tonight.
yeah.
That would be a super pain.
Yeah. It's like, could you get my horn out?
Hi, my name is Lynn. I play a human assassin rogue named Linja, and something that people don't know about me.
If I would harken back to if
I feel like once Linda gets older and done with her thieving ways, she's going to
Give all her money away. Become
To the poor.
She's like, no, that's not gonna happen.
Invested in a very high yielding bond.
Yeah.
I like everybody's filling in all of the blanks for me.
My idea, if I was gonna give Lynn something, I'm not saying you should take this, is like there's one thing that she totally spends, like doesn't even think about the cost. Like everything else I mentioned, she's very fastidious. Like, you know, I gotta save my money, I'll steal it instead of spending my money. But there's one thing she's like, I don't care.
What do you think that one thing is?
I have no idea. That's what I'm wondering to find out. No, purses seems like
That's obvious.
yeah.
It's too obvious.
It's gotta be something like from her childhood that she couldn't get or something.
Like kazoos.
Yeah, something strange.
Inoculation.
Sure.
You know what?
Maybe manicures.
You two, why don't you write a comment and tell me what Linda should spend her wealthy earnings on?
Hashtag Ninja Blend.
Ninja blade. That's good.
What's in Linja's pocket?
Designer earmuffs.
That's right.
Multiple colors.
Maybe she just like loves to have like, you know, designer nail polishes and mani pedis. I don't know. I'm just saying, like maybe like something she can't do herself. I don't know.
I just want to like have an orphanage and help the
Totally.
children.
Everything I can think of. I'm like, no, she'd steal it. Every possible thing. It's like, no, I should
But what if
steal
it's something like, what if she's got like a quirk that she secretly runs off and like leaves? Or, you know, has to, weed. Or like has to plant acorns.
This hair?
Like, unbeknownst to all of us, every time we nap, you like plant an acorn. You're like a weird Johnny Appleseed.
Melisande has inspired me with nature, so I just want more trees to grow.
Doesn't need to be for a reason.
Oh, okay. I just have a weird, like,
You just got this weird
compulsive habit.
compulsion. You know,
She's like the
a
D&D
squirrel.
Banksy. It's like,
I don't know. I'm just curious.
yeah.
Yeah, see, I think the opposite is true for Mel. Is that you like in the secret you're like hitting trees or something, stepping on like a step.
Most certainly am
No,
not.
I don't know because I totally see your love of nature, but maybe you have like a you're too weak to be alive kind of attitude.
Bugs, remember? It already came up.
Yeah, and then you're just like F you plant.
I was like, kill all the spiders.
you're
You guys
coming-
were like,
But they're part of nature.
Yeah, the totally part. But then you could extrapolate from that. What about the plants that are like really helping the bugs out? You hate those plants?
No.
When you get up to the
bugs fall.
second floor,
The bugs.
Easy,
oil
Nick.
lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall.
Anyhow,
When last we met,
what's something we don't know about our dungeon master?
oh man,
Or Chip Skull.
Oh, yeah, we're chips.
we don't know any of Chip Skull's stats.
Bam.
Bam.
But we're sharing. So.
He's like a million charisma.
Chip Skull's greatest stat is in dexterity.
No, that makes sense.
That's
Like-
why he always
He
hits.
seems to survive.
Higher decks than me, man.
Not that high.
And you do see
Let's see.
Yeah, he just said the greatest. It could be like 3.
He had good rolls for a while, but I don't think he's had a good roll in a bit.
Did perish.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
I
back.
mean, all
He's
these
back.
can tell this.
not even
You've been
permanently
around
perish.
I know.
He just got knocked out and frozen.
She is obviously.
I mean, I got knocked out for like 10 turns, so. It
Listen,
happens.
when have I not been knocked out?
Last time when I was knocked out.
That's true. We're like, I'm still awake. What is this like, guys? Late game playing?
I guess he actually did full on die. Oh, there you go.
No, shh. If I could cover his ears. He's like, what?
Pretty
No.
big.
It's alright. I'm also quite large.
Yeah, that's you, alright.
Yep.
Top heavy.
Top heavy.
So when last we met, we had tracked down the wanted fugitive Malco Sweetwater. He was in a bar called the King's Stubbed Toe. And he was pretending to be someone he was not, to avoid detection.
Slack Graven. Who he
That's
was,
right.
There is a
Slack job.
Duke of a faraway land.
He had a lot of stories.
None of them true.
Yeah.
Now he got lured up to his room by the feminine wiles of a couple party members.
The shoveling would be.
Sorry.
tried.
Mile of
I
one.
know. We tried.
Reluctant grimacing of the other.
Yeah.
It was very confused.
You don't know. Maybe Sweetwater's jam is like a little hesitation, a little play, a little cat and mouse.
They
You
were
know.
doing alright till they got to the tree naming game.
The tree naming game
You
was
know what?
kind of
I don't know what I was thinking there. Should have just been.
That
And
was
forward.
what clued us in that he was.
I like a challenge.
But he
Something.
wasn't into the tree naming game.
Now, if you were like naming his horns, he probably would have been into
There you go.
that.
See.
But we didn't see any horns.
He hadn't switched yet.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Hey, you could be like, I'm a cartographer. Let's map that body. Boom.
I feel like I should play like just like a male monk or something. John can take
Listen,
the
Whenever
female
you need
rogue.
anything, I'm just gonna text it to you.
I'm just gonna be reading like
Yeah.
And I say
I'll-
this.
yeah.
Exactly. If I do
Oh,
any
yes.
typos,
Do this to me.
like, no, you have to say it like this.
I am off the cuff right now.
Fake it. So you had discovered him.
He did. Well, he revealed himself. I think
He did.
he's a little more trusting.
Talked with him briefly. He said that he didn't really know why he was accused of any crimes, but he also said he had like the painting worth a kingdom that got destroyed.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
part of it.
But no, well then he had it. That one got destroyed, but he had another painting that was just worth a decent amount. But it wasn't like the Mona Lisa.
The other one was like world conquering,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like
world
We
ending.
assumed it was
But like
magic.
a little paladin girl had like
Yeah,
burned
she had a
some of
piece
Yeah.
that resurrected friends.
Baronius fucked it up.
Spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Edit it.
We're raw. We don't edit. Hence many curse words.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you tune in. All right.
Yeah, you don't know what you're doing. Like us cherishing.
I have a counter offer for you. I know you're hunting me down and trying to track me down, but you all seem pretty cool. I want to pay you to find out why they want me. Can't pay you as much as that bounty, but I can offer you 300 gold.
That's more money than I've ever heard of. I mean,
More money.
it's okay.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Good bargaining.
Also, I feel like I don't feel comfortable with whatever's happening in this city, so I'm inclined to rather follow our compass.
Well,
Your
we're in-
moral compass?
Actually, while you're growing up, I'll tell you
But not our moral compass. Fuck that.
This
Just saying.
room seems to have for you.
Okay, so you're gonna pay us 300 GP to go into Sunset.
300 GP.
She's clearly our accountant.
That's-
The purse is the accountant.
I want to make sure that I understand. 300 gold
Empty.
to go into
And notice
Sunset,
we had that pit in your
where
stomach kind of
these
feel.
two are not allowed.
This room feels
I
like
can put on the disguise. We know we've established that.
I'll do better this time.
Has everyone seen this cape?
Like I said, where
Roll
these
with-
two
roll
cannot
with-
go.
Roll with inspiration.
Do you have
any?
If you spend money, you can go.
Oh, okay.
Would you?
We need to go shopping.
You wouldn't be able to live there,
Practices of incantation.
but if you're buying stuff, they'll let you in.
We need to check out those potions.
They look
So
like
you're
they're
saying
in
that we pay them to let us
You would
in?
have to actually open the book.
No, I'm saying
We spend money in the shops.
when they give you some static as you're about to enter Sunset, you make a big deal about how great this shopping trip you're going on is going to be, and they'll let you in.
It does
Question.
Yeah,
Is a
actually the
purse
most
of
you get is 100.
50 gold, kind of.
It does not go
50 gold will get you a lot.
All right, good. I don't want to be like, listen, we're gonna break the bank here, and then I like put a quarter on the table.
Gold spends very well there.
All right.
Well, this ritual,
How about
you're a
electric?
cleric. This is not about
They don't know what that is because I don't have that in my campaign. I
why
mean,
nothing's
I'm
ever
sorry,
been-
what?
You'll be trying to clean
No
the
electric.
things is what they do.
Okay. Well, how did you get so well disguised?
Well, I have a couple talents, and I just learn a thing here and there, and voila.
Is it transferable to other? bodies?
Well, let me show you.
And a wooden seal.
on my friends.
Nibo raises an eyebrow.
No, no, it is not at all ever transferable.
Okay.
I mean, I have some talents of my own. It says,
I saw it.
not those talents, that if I study you enough, I can become you, essentially.
Oh.
And almost undetected.
Question: do you want to become the wanted guy?
Well, I'm just saying, if you guys do need a bait at some point,
It's good to know.
it is an option.
We also could become someone else. Is there someone else that maybe is out of town?
That's like a disguise kit, right?
It's like my...
It's not a spell. You have to disguise
I
yourself.
have to actually disguise myself, but
Alright.
I have to study you for a few hours.
Well, let's get studying.
I'm so inspired.
Hey, didn't we cover this last time?
Totally.
Isn't that what we broke in on?
We'll all be standing right here.
Everyone study
Yeah.
while I pose for the next hour or
Yeah.
two.
Maybe you could
Do a
study
little
his
sketch.
other form, though. Because that clearly
Is your
was able
other
to get-
form well known?
No,
No?
no, that's why I was taking it. I just kind of made it up on the fly.
Summoning books.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, I want that power.
Yeah, but you're not the one who needs to be disguised. They're the
They
ones
are, but...
If,
Just
if,
in
if we're gonna
case.
go
It
in,
doesn't sound like it's
I mean,
gonna
at first we're just gonna go in and spend. We're not. At first we don't need to be undercover. Now, if as we're in there, spending, we find something else that we want to look into, that maybe back alley or off street.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like what the best broth maker is.
Mm,
I'm also going to take that tinderbox.
that's exactly what I meant.
That's exactly what he meant.
I'm just worried because the bartender lady told us don't go
Listen,
to Sunset.
She also says she never leaves the bar. So I'm just saying, maybe she doesn't know as much as she says.
I mean, it's.
Right.
We've also killed a time traveling wizard. I mean,
That's our...
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean,
Somebody who had a fresh kill.
did you see me kill that rug?
as long as we're in
I
public,
saw you
in
almost get
sunset.
killed by that.
And as my friend would say, I doth killed it.
Yay!
Yeah, that's right.
So I don't know which one's which.
You know, I know
One's
it's
root
food,
beer,
but come
one's
on.
Dr.
I'm sure
Pepper.
they're both good.
Take a swing.
Look on here. Did they pump it in?
Did they pump it in?
Right here.
Oh,
That's
Dr. Pepper.
what she said.
Wow, this guy's a professional.
I meant to say push the little thing, but pump it in, can't you?
Pump it in.
Did they pump it in?
How do you know?
Maybe we should leave the room if they're pumping things in.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah,
You
study.
start reading these books. These books are really, really authentic.
Intensive.
And you
This is
start
human
reading the rituals.
mating rituals, yes?
And a teapot.
Tiefling relations.
You smell the chicken, you know?
No, wait.
He knows better than to come over this side. Who's closer to the voice still like, I'm good. I can totally get that.
It
But I'm
looks
not
like
gonna.
if you got
Don't feed a fried chicken in front of the
got
vet.
drunk and wrote out stuff.
I won't do that.
That's
that
Lisa's
you
nice
wanted-
way of being like,
Don't do
You
that.
were first level. I'm going to summon a demigorgon.
So will you guys do it?
Here's the ritual to do that.
I think so. I vote yay.
Well, no. I
I'm
mean,
good for this deal.
for
I want to
sure,
find out
it's-
what's
it is
happening this
safe.
town.
It's-
Yeah.
Might as well
If we
get
were to
paid
look
to
at
find
it,
out what's happening this
you know,
town.
there's
It
a-
can't be good. I can't imagine what would
You
be.
look at it and go,
Why they'd be hunting someone who never had any dealings with them.
So before we, I mean,
I'm gonna grab.
so we game.
okay.
Yes, we're game.
Okay.
We asked your other friend if you knew anything about a sour venom,
Go to put them
but
in your
I
bag.
assumed you were just poker facing. Have you ever heard of?
I have no idea what sour venom is.
Do you know a Cetalia?
Nope. Never heard of her. Who's she?
She's a bitch.
A bitch. Check.
She runs a dragon cult that was trying to destroy humanity.
Oh, man.
Not so good.
That sounds pretty terrible, actually.
We tracked her here and kind of
Maybe-
lost her trail for the moment, but maybe in Sunset we can pick up her lead. She seemed to rub shoulders with the upper crust and Cherish.
Well, they're definitely in Sunset. And even if you don't find anything there, 300 gold, I'm sure we'll get you some information.
True that. Plus, she did run away with her tail between her legs, so to speak. I mean, I'm sure that she could do some horrible stuff, but we did take out her little posse.
I'll do my best to ask around.
She's a large-breasted woman.
Oh, I'll definitely ask around.
Also, there's a bounty hunter downstairs who's searching for you.
Oh yeah, I spotted that guy as soon as he walked in.
Figured, but
Thanks for the heads up, though.
He knows you're here. Or he knows you've been here in the last day.
Oh, but he didn't have any idea who I was.
No.
You see it like
A dog bite.
the dog knew.
I might stay up for the night.
Good idea.
Question.
But don't hurt the
Do
dog.
what?
It looks like.
Pay who?
The delivery guy.
Did you pay
You
him?
see a chest there, do you alert them or do you go, I'm just gonna start looking at this?
Oh, no. You mean like no
I
tip?
run over.
No tip or
Well,
something?
no, like he hasn't charged anything. He hasn't.
Oh, he'll charge it.
It's just
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll charge us.
This
Free
has
chicken sandwiches.
So,
the trap has been deployed.
now that
You
we're
can see where
agreed,
there would be 3 darts.
can you give us all the information we might need to know about leads or where to
Sprung.
go? Or
I'll tell you a little bit about Sunset.
You see like
Alright, so
some quill and ink pens, some pieces of paper. and
everyone
you
there
see,
is pretty well moneyed,
basically a piece
or
of fine parchment.
influential merchant.
Most of the other paper is new. This is
You'll notice
like
it's kind of
high
weird. They all
quality,
wear very
fine
bright
aged
clothing,
parchment.
brightly colored
And it doesn't
clothing.
like a
I'm not
leather.
gonna fit in.
Well, I would like to see
Yeah, very pastel. So yeah, you will stick out like a sore thumb.
Guess I'm going shopping, guys.
sounds good.
Light pastel colors, very airy, breezy clothes. Yeah, it's definitely it's a fashion choice.
They wear Crocs.
They overcharge for everything, from what I understand. So you might not spend a whole lot of money. Maybe just act like you are.
My most pathetic servant. I am not a messiah.
There's
sent
a
to you by
big
the dark
pink
powers of
building
this land.
in the middle
I have
of
not come to lead you
their
on a
town.
path to immortality.
It's not really
However many
decorated
souls
or
you have bled in your
have any kind of
hidden
signs or
altar, however
anything.
many
I don't know if it's
visitors
like a
you have
town
tortured in
hall.
your
I don't know
dungeon,
if it's like a
know that
temple.
You are not the ones who brought me to
But,
this beautiful land. You are but worms.
no one knows what that
in
is.
my earth.
Everything
You
else
say
is
that
like
you
a
are
shop
cursed, your
or a
fortune
home.
spent. You
But there's a
abandoned
big
love
pink
for
building
madness,
that-
took solace in the bosom of another
So that's
woman,
probably a good
and
place
And
to
they have
start.
they have a security force,
Cursed
right?
by darkness,
Oh yeah, they definitely have their
Of
own
that I have no
security
doubt.
force. I'd mentioned that
Save you from
before.
your wretchedness? I think
Any
not.
insights
I
into
much
how
prefer you as
best
you
to
are. Your dreadlord
beguile them?
draws
I mean, they're
my
pretty tough. I mean, they bought the best security that money can buy. There
So
are
best to avoid.
spellcasters there too. So
super useful.
I'm gonna be very cautious in who you make angry. Maybe just try to fit in as best you can.
You know, those are worth 25 gold. You're looking at this
This is a recon run.
As much as you can,
So
subterfuge.
there's places to buy this kind of clothing outside of town, then.
No, I don't. I immediately, we'll say like I had a run in at the academy once where I thought it would be really
This is
funny
still daytime,
to
right?
do like,
Mhm.
I don't know,
Okay.
some
People
illusion
spend day
spell, like
drinking.
put a wall in a hallway or something.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I walked in at like 10 a.m.
Wall in a hallway
Okay.
or something. But I read the wrong thing and I like fireballed something.
Adventuring knows
So,
no
like,
time.
I recognize what this is and I'm not gonna mess
I
with
loaded
it.
explosive run today. Actually, you notice immediately that
So,
they're mine.
We'll be able to meet you back
It
here
will take
whenever
some
we have.
time to figure out
news
what
to
to do.
report.
Yeah, I'll stay here unless I feel the heat coming on. But then I'll make sure
Is
the
there
bartender
some kind of-
knows
Okay.
where to find me.
So I assume she's pretty trustworthy then.
Is there any sheet?
I'll be in the guise of. Do you remember the name?
Slack Graven.
Slack Graven.
Adventurer at large.
Adventurer.
Duke of a
Mhm.
faraway land.
The women referred to
Duke, adventurer, hero, lover,
Esquire.
esquire.
Good.
I didn't even know about Barovia.
Okay.
So we got a lead.
The will is
Big
signed
building.
by Gustav and Elizabeth.
The
Do
way
you
in.
guys want to go shopping and then come back here and stay the night
My
and
question
then
is
go
like,
tomorrow?
what's the
And all
point
other family property.
of us getting all the clothes to fit in if we're already talking
We're not
about
going to fit in. I mean, they're going. Even if we dress like them, they're going to know that we're not
it? Yeah.
of Sunset.
I say we just go, promising to spend money,
The day
see what we can find out.
there isn't a
Better than me wasting money on
That's
clothes
what
I'm
I
gonna
was
wear
thinking.
again.
You're a hard
Like you wouldn't just steal them.
It worked once, but I'd rather not catch the heat of all the guards should I fail.
For like a pastel, like
Yeah.
tunic.
Can we have our weapons back?
I'll give you a shot.
Oh yeah.
You want a little bit?
I feel like you're not going to shove them through my heart, so
No.
Yeah.
go ahead. That'd be pretty rude. Go do this job
Here's
without
a
your
dagger.
I just wanted the DM to know we had our weapons back.
No.
Headers for Wells, actually.
That would be hilarious.
Let the
actually.
record show.
You know law at least a little bit because it's kind of.
Yeah, you guys gear up and
When you're a warrior, then
rest
you
a little
make
bit.
decisions based on your acquisition.
Like rest for how long?
The
We're already
people
fully
constantly dated to it
One of us used to
for 30 to
spice
40 years because they started using like sheepskin.
you're not that rushed.
Okay. Alright.
Unless you want to rush that long.
No, no, it's fine. I've got some other stuff.
Shall we just head straight up then?
Let's do it.
Alright, Nibo. You're no longer poor little boy. You're now a dragon lord. You're gonna act like one.
Oh.
Do I have an accent?
I don't think so.
Better be that grizzly voice, but British.
Good day.
Australian, close enough.
I do though.
Governor.
Property.
Play by ear.
Just say pip pip, and he'll be able to be good.
Pip pip. All that good shit.
Yes, indeed.
Cheerio.
It's a really high quality.
Here we go.
Alright.
That's a lot of rhyming, right? That's what they do.
That's yes. Whatever this place is, that doesn't exist. That is what they do.
Aye. Ready.
Worried.
Drop
I
that.
think I'm going
No,
to.
no dragon wears a curtain.
No, we actually have an actual cape.
Oh, do you actually? Okay.
He got a cape.
I got see new beautiful cape, Arctic bear, green velvet.
Oh.
It's a nice
Oh,
cape.
that's befitting of a dragon
Thank
lord.
Where the hell did you find that?
You gave it to me.
From where?
The time house, maybe? Somewhere?
I just remember someone had a cape,
Was it
and I was like, I'm gonna
Is
get
it
that
friend?
cape. I think it was one of our
Did
enemies.
Jenna? Like
Well, I was going to say, was it one of her?
I think it was one of our enemies, and then you told me, well, what does the cape look like?
So you're like, oh, it's made of polar fleece.
Arctic bear
I
fur.
think maybe you rolled to see like what it was, and you rolled high, and you're like,
I
oh,
must have.
this is nice.
Can I ask you an out of game question?
Sure.
So,
That was
will
all
rustic
in-game.
hospitality help? It says it's supposed to help me
God.
blend in with common
Do you
folk.
remember you
Are
guys
these
saying-
common folk?
Here in town is common folk.
But not
Sunset
there.
is not common.
Okay. So then I'm wearing common clothes.
But they're
We've always been doing
I know. I'm just saying. You want me to go like this?
It's not necessarily
Use it,
size
right?
for you, but you can try to make it work.
I mean, I got some fancy
Listen.
leather on.
A king needs peasants.
So she's the help.
Yeah, you're like a gardener.
You have a
You
gardener
like
travel with you?
stuff. Yeah,
They don't show signs.
that's how great I am. You forage for fantastic mushrooms.
I'm getting antsy, to be honest. Like,
I'm getting ready to produce
You
my
don't
That doesn't bother me as much as you think. All right, what do you want to be then? That describes this.
open the door and keep my head in.
Well, they can clearly see I'm an elf.
Yeah, that's not a problem. It's the twigs in the hair and the clothing.
I do have a disguise kit. That's fine.
She needs to shower.
She's very good at doing disguise.
Okay, we discussed last time
No,
that
but
she
I
had
literally
twigs in her
have
hair and dirt all over her face.
Like a outfit that looks nice, and I feel like we're about the same frame, so she's gonna
Fine.
fit into it.
Then you need to help her shower.
Great.
I don't mean it like that. Calm down. Please.
Camera's going.
I think she's capable of showering.
I don't think I need a shower.
You see?
Is that really part of your character that you don't shower?
No. It's not.
Oh, okay.
Bathed in a pond one time.
One
One
time.
time.
Yeah, like
Many
years
months.
ago.
Nobody else showers in this
One
campaign.
time.
I showered all the time.
He does take a lot of baths.
1965.
We shower.
It gets dirty a lot.
Yeah, because I die a lot.
I shower.
I get a bunch of shit on me all the time, so.
Yeah, remember all that cook the garter?
I showered.
She walked around for that for like a day.
I mean, you do turn into a bear
We
pretty
just
often.
said
I feel
And
like
maul
you
people
were dirty.
with your fingers.
in your mouth.
yeah, you've ripped out throats with your mouth.
Yeah, but all that blood goes away when I transform back.
We're having a bathing intervention here.
Girl, you need to bathe.
What do you think, Chip Skull?
I think she could use a little wash.
Yeah.
Even Chip Skull.
When you smell more gamier than I do, that's a problem. In the social mores of the times.
Cheerio.
Speaking of, who am I on this gig?
I am.
That's a good point.
You're my dog.
Military training to not actually play any music, as we're supposed to do
Like-
before.
Like
But
the
I
wolf.
do
Yes.
want to inspect the heart for any
So it's like
Three
slavery.
instrument that
Say I'm like
the ones we
have
find.
bad eyes. I think it's a dog.
But then why wouldn't Chip Skull say something about it?
You're seeing eye gob?
Yeah. Am I seeing eye gob?
I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
Something.
Alright, well, we need to get you like a stick then. Huh?
Another brilliant idea, courtesy Chip Skull,
Yeah, it's good.
Excellent.
That's
leader of the Twilight Chorus.
Alright, so you're
Leader.
It's like $10 with tax and
Total.
yeah.
You notice
So,
the figurines.
you're gonna be-
They're undead.
what?
They like to have holes and they have wounds. in
I
them.
mean,
Alright, so you're a
Those are-
performer.
I have.
You.
Yeah.
That's what I look like.
Alright, you're a performer. Royalty,
Dragon Lord.
Dragon Lord.
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna be
You're-
game warden.
But I'll buy your
Game
powers
warden?
combined.
Does she want my nice clothes?
These are both high.
If not, I can put them on.
Park ranger.
Stable, but why would the stable person be walking around?
I can be your nature consultant.
Are you bringing your
Your
horses with you?
bodyguard.
Are you bringing your horses with you?
She's your hired
We-
protection.
She's the
No,
bodyguard.
there are no.
Yes.
There are no
She
undead
looks
on the
filthy.
instruments.
We're assuming a bath occurs before.
Oh,
we
okay.
get there.
Alright, I'm with it. She's formidable. No question. I'm saying you're formidable.
She's an elven mage
I feel like you're
of
attacking my
unquestionable
cleanliness.
power.
Only because you described yourself earlier today, as less than cleanliness
Alright, well,
in the sub bar.
we can just play it by ear then.
And you can move on to the next
She's with 3 big spenders. She'll be fine.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Could have used this opportunity.
Screws up a little.
Ah, the road not taken.
Alright.
I guess I'll put on my finder if she doesn't want it.
Alright.
You can keep the clothes. Pull a twig out of your hair.
And another pops up in his face.
It's amazing.
And then it's gonna reach out to the heart.
It's actually a good trick.
Very good.
Close yourself and reach back and put back on the like hot, like
Sprig.
You never know when you're gonna need a sprig of mistletoe for a spell.
or like storm out of it.
I guess.
Shillala on tap.
She's not fine with this.
I guess I'm in like a ruby gown now, so that's very nice.
That is going to affect your armor class.
Alright, we're not
The
fighting.
gown just goes over my leathers. No?
You look really lumpy,
Like a fat princess.
but like not smooth.
I'm just gonna look.
Weird buckles and shit on there.
Okay.
Fetishy.
Like dagger outlines. And
I mean, how do you keep your weapons on you
Female
wearing a nice dress?
Well, you could have like a strap near your boots.
Just for the daggers, but not for like rapiers and things like that?
Yeah, not so much.
Oh, do I know?
It's alright, I'm keeping my weapons.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you're like a big
if we're just going into town to spend money, no matter what, we're going to stand out.
Yeah.
No matter who we
Alright.
claim to be.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep my armor on.
Alright.
Yeah, really looking forward to subterfuge.
We're gonna slowly subdue that.
Maybe eventually we will need to.
It'll happen.
Prepared.
We'll go to like a fancy thing.
I'll plan for like a fancy ball. So.
Just so it has no armor. I
how
already
that
have no
goes.
armor.
All right, so you
My armor's
guys
like 15 anyways.
Yep, we're on our way.
taking off.
Alright. Thank you very much, Marco.
Thank what?
What do you call that?
Belkos.
Malthus?
The next week, randomly just like
Columbine
bounce
is
up
big.
the stairs.
Thanks for a good time, Slack.
Wow.
As we leave the room.
No, that's weird.
That's actually perfect.
In case anyone was listening.
You're all sexual deviants.
He's like, those kids.
Especially you, Chip Skull.
Oh, sure got weird.
No conversation at all.
They're wearing the ugliest clothes.
All right, so y'all go downstairs and head out.
Yeah.
He told you a little bit more where to find Sunset too, but it's not that difficult. It's the center of town, and
We get on our horses.
do you?
Is it that far away?
It's not very far. It's only a few
You
blocks.
can't leave the horses here.
I'd say let's take one of those. Then
Can we
I
talk to the bartender and say we're
Safe
going to get
here?
a room and keep our horses?
You can stable your horses.
Let's do that.
Let's say we do that. We don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, because if we just leave them outside, we're
I still feel like she doesn't like me, so somebody else can talk to her.
I'll go to her. I'll give her good tips.
What's that?
I remember we got her name.
Honestly, it saved me a lot.
I don't think we did get her
I don't
name.
think we got her name.
The bar witch.
Hey, beautiful.
This
Yeah.
guy.
You think we could get a room and directions to the stable?
Yeah, I can get you those goods
Great.
as soon as I look them up.
Yeah, no problem.
Well,
All
that's
right.
also one of the reasons why I like rolling initiative.
Let's see.
I'm sorry, I knew tonight was
Each
not gonna
room. How many rooms do you need?
I like to roll
Rooms are gonna be
forward
5
combat,
silver.
that way I can go,
You guys want to
okay,
get
he
our room,
takes a
bunk
swing
up?
at you, and now it's your
Let's
turn.
do one room.
Rather
Are
than,
there
because if
four
I go
beds?
drop initiative, everybody's.
How many beds per
Right.
room?
Well, I can get you like a bigger room for 8 silver.
Okay, let's do that.
You guys can probably all squeeze in there and get you a couple
There
cots.
was a
Let's do
great
that.
That works.
webcomic called
Alright, and then it'll be
Order the Stick.
another 5 silver for
One
the
of my
book.
favorite scenes in it is
Each
one,
or
of
all?
the, one of the people
For all.
walking around and he goes, wait a
So,
minute, I just felt a
That'll be
perception check.
13.
And then they go, don't you
Wait,
have
is
a
everyone
familiar?
erasing?
And
What
then
are
they
we
go,
doing?
oh
I
yeah,
haven't
and
erased
erase
anything.
appears.
I'm nowhere to be seen.
Nope, I still roll a perception.
You what?
I'm nowhere to be seen.
And then it cuts
I
back
just
to
assumed I was.
Oh, you're hiding.
Yeah.
ninjas standing around the bridge.
Because you guys didn't hit it off. What happened with you guys last time?
I didn't tip her. She didn't like me.
But if you prefer, I can
Cheapy
roll dice.
McCheapus then.
We are about to get 3 and
It's your comfort.
Hey,
About
a
to.
few
It's
silver.
about to happen. We've already done that.
It's basically in the bag.
Alright.
Plus, I feel like my character would be cheap anyways.
Here you go, and I give her
Yeah.
CP is
Some CP.
Well,
2.
actually, though,
Who's
the
okay?
wolves
That's good.
pretty much have
Who's
set.
paying for Lynn?
I paid for everybody.
Oh, okay.
And
Cool, cool.
Oh, you're like,
okay,
I'm not paying.
level up to
No, I mean,
She's
I'm not
nowhere
near
around.
it because she doesn't like me. So if I'm there, it'd probably be like a gold.
Oh,
next one, but then you're off for 2.
per
Alright.
lane, per
Okay.
person.
Next
So,
time, bring
horses
them
in stable,
forward,
taken care
put
of,
us off of,
eating.
and try to get
Just for the
them
future,
in the next
so
one.
we know each other. But I'm Nibo. What's your name?
Oh, it's Vidagar.
That's a beautiful name. Can you spell that for me?
Sure, it's Vinegar.
Vinagre.
Yeah.
I don't know why I bothered writing that
You're
down.
mysterious and elusive to me.
That's what I came for.
I hear she can teach you the secret of pickling.
I hope that
Can
carries
I
over
ever?
to the
Have you
other
heard of this
campaign.
Pekelin? Mysterious art form? I think it's magic, actually. Transforms things that you put into jars.
Yeah, we pickle things here.
Crazy!
Although I can say
Another time, once we've solved.
Did you hear?
Yes, I heard.
there will be
Once we've solved the
times where you
sunset thing,
It's like alchemy.
we can get broth and pickles and
Couldn't handle that.
Sour
There
vinegar.
are certain
and sour cream.
combats coming up.
Too much stuff, guys.
This
Backtrack.
goes
In that
really
order.
quickly.
Slow down.
Slow down, I'm
You
hyperventilating.
guys
Soup,
inspiration,
pickling.
Soup and pickles?
Things where the dice can really
Pickle
you
soup.
guys get a
Pickled
best
soup!
With some sour venom.
Oh, I'm getting faint.
Channel your Dragon Lord again.
Alright.
And in cafeteria-
Dragon Lord is
Dignified.
unimpressed by pickles.
Yes.
Are they?
Pickles are nothing.
What
to a
kind
dragon
of
lord.
lord is unimpressed by pickling?
A dragon lord. This dragon
Oh
lord.
my goodness. The world we live in today.
Get into character, man.
Alright.
Like if you roll
Cowboy up.
if you roll a 10,
All right.
Pickling's normal.
All right, so y'all head towards the center of town, and you see a wall, a large wall, like in the middle of this like area of commerce. Nearby, the river that runs through the city actually goes right by Sunset, and there's a bridge over it leading into the gate into Sunset. You do see a couple guards standing by. Strangely, brightly colored armor, very colorful, but their faces are stern and not exactly welcoming.
Can I tell if the craftsmanship of the wall is dwarven?
If it's dwarven?
Yeah.
You could tell that dwarves had their hands in at least building it, if
Yeah,
not
that's what I was
designing
thinking.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do notice that one of the guards is missing a hand.
It's like you describe what you do, and if
So
somebody
he's
goes,
holding
"No
a
fucking
spear
way."
in the other.
you both
Are we
roll
still far away
2d8,
from them?
and whoever rolls
You're
higher
not
is
close. You see them from, about 50 feet away.
We actually
Okay,
used
so
to do
just so
a
we're on the same page.
vehicle, we call it high card. Basically, it was
We'd like
like
to
a
get
teenager's
into this
phase,
shopping.
but it was like
We're
this.
safe the close
Okay, I go to do something. All right, here's your D6.
You say that we're
It's
from-
the competing whatever.
You still can't say that
It's
we're
like
from
I'm going to
Hawkeye.
climb this wall.
No, Happy Heart doesn't
Wouldn't
have
they
rich
know
people.
if they have a dragon lord? Happy Earth?
You
Okay,
cannot
now
climb the
serious.
wall, and the wall mocks you.
Where's there from you?
If they ask for specifics, we'll say where there's enough money to go around.
And if the ball rolls a 6 and you roll a 1,
Just
the ball
jingle
falls
some
down.
change in our pockets.
No jokes about them needing a hand.
No high fives.
Put her there.
That's right.
I've never really done that in real life, but anyway, another story for another day.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Alright,
The
here's what
rich
we're
are
actually
new.
gonna do.
Other than all the phone
Kill
calls.
all the guards.
Yeah, we slay them.
Set fire to
One
Sunset.
roll. One roll.
Yeah. All roll advantage.
Hey, I do have inspiration still.
Crossbow, shoot them in the throat from here.
Figure out what the weakness of the wall is. When you punch,
Knock it all
it
down.
crumbles.
Yeah.
The whole town goes to shit.
And then we
And
find
then I
out.
turn into a
There. Then we
And
find out
kill the
they
rest
were
of
bad.
us.
We find out they were bad.
For all
Just
this.
ask them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh,
This whole time they were good people.
yeah.
I guess I'm gonna throw this trash.
Misunderstood. Sorry about massacring y'all. I don't even know who we're apologizing to. You're all
Yeah.
dead.
I heard stories once of another group of adventurers who burned down an entire village,
That's true.
slaughtered everyone in it.
Heard of that too. It sounds like it's from the people.
I can't tell when it's from.
An alternate universe, it sounds like.
There's stories and bards sometimes speak of it.
Yeah, and I'm a bard, and I speak of it, yes. The town that burnt.
The town that never was.
You guys
Yes.
ate mac and cheese?
It was better than I thought it would be.
Says Nibo.
Says Nibo.
I've had better mac and cheese,
Way better than
but not better pickles.
No.
I don't like pickles.
I don't really. Especially the large ones.
No, just like the big,
Yeah.
actual cucumbers.
Yeah,
I
I like the
actually-
Jergens, the tiny ones.
Oh,
The
gherkins.
smaller, the gherkins, yeah. The tiny, and even the super tiny ones I like.
I've been learning how to pickle,
Nice.
but John doesn't eat them.
Just make it
Pickling.
really tiny.
Pickling
I know, I need to buy the
is
tiny ones.
bewildering.
They have all the stuff, but no small pickles.
You can also use things like carrots.
Yeah,
Beets.
beets.
Pickled beets.
I know. I do have a lot of beets.
Blow my mind.
Daikon is really good pickle.
Just throw shoes in there now?
Big
Pick your
white
shoes?
carrot.
There's a thing
Oh,
on Port
yeah,
Radio
yeah,
where
yeah,
they just
yeah.
pickle anything.
You put them on
We can
sandwiches
pickle
and
it.
stuff.
Like
Yeah.
your old compact discs. We can
Yeah,
pickle it.
parsnip.
It's good.
Parsnip is different.
Okay, okay.
For those watching, this is riveting.
What's your favorite thing to pickle? Write it down in the comments.
And we will ignore them like always.
Yeah. Unless they're really funny.
Do we get comments?
I think we get a few comments. One of them called out Lisa's use of animal shifting.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean? Huh? What do you mean they called me out?
Well, it was somebody saying like,
I think it called me out or something.
oh, somebody got called out for improper use of a certain spell.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
Haters gotta hate.
I mean, the thing is though, they do it out of love.
Yeah.
Um,
Of the game.
you know, they help us. Well, and us. You know,
Yeah.
it's really neat because you watch that on Heroes of Awesome because there are a ton of comments and there are folks that just love pointing out when we do things wrong, which is fine because, you know, they're fans,
And
they're
they're still
into
watching,
it, they're
yeah.
watching. But people just like to, you know, show what they know, and I have no problem with that. And many times it's like, yeah, that's right. You know, we should have survived that. or
Yeah.
That definitely shouldn't have happened
There
that
was
way.
an article recently, like a DM was trying to figure out the difficulty of a bowl for a player like drinking their potion underwater. So he like submerged himself in his bathtub and took a glass of like water and tried to drink it.
Here's the question. Here's the question he's gonna ask.
Turns out it's really easy.
What's the density of the water that he's, or the potion he's drinking versus the ambient density of the water he's in? Because that really would answer the question.
And how deep in the water is it?
What's the water pressure?
Yeah,
This is like,
Because then it would drop, right?
it's true.
Maybe not at a high rate.
It's true.
it's like a MythBusters thing, basically.
I feel like we don't follow the rules that hard,
Yeah.
so
We're trying to have fun.
yeah, we'll live.
That's my main thing. Is like if I have to spend way too long looking it up, I'll just make something up on the fly.
Why not?
I
Right?
think that I should be.
There's a sobriety formula.
I bet there is.
I
I'm
thought that was
sure
really
there is.
funny.
In the beginning, when we were drinking, in the first, when we went to that little festival in
The
the
very first
outskirts,
thing.
yeah, the very first thing we did,
The Twilight
and we were
Chorus
drinking
festival.
some things, and you were like, "You had another one? All right, let's roll to see if you're a little left up by that."
Oh, I'll do constitution
I know,
checks
I know
for
you will.
drinking.
Yeah.
I'll do it. And I don't. The thing I don't know is like if you fail, is that a win or a loss? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Depends if we're
sometimes.
fighting or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're just like, oh, now you have disadvantage. I'm like, ugh.
Right.
I don't aim so good now.
Exactly. There's 3 of you. I'll swing 3 times.
I'll kill the whole lot of you.
Like Nibo swinging that double-headed mace, probably not effective. Like whatever.
That's right. And then throw it at him.
Thrown weapon. What?
And it was a peasant.
That's right. Little kid.
Man pasted.
That's right.
All right, so that's the scene. You see these guards standing.
We're
So
going.
we're approaching.
So, as royalty, I shouldn't have to speak for myself. Right?
Yeah.
All right, court jester.
Lead the way.
Performer. I'm
Yes,
not, I'm not
perform
in the
your
disguise
way.
anymore.
I was gonna ask, are you still dressed like that?
No, I'm just.
Oh, sorry, my bad. You're back to normal.
Yes, I'm back
Okay.
to. I look totally normal.
I don't have a lot of charisma.
Yonder.
Get her away from Brittany.
Yeah.
Huh?
Need a break.
Halt. State your business.
Hello there, good man. We've heard that this is the best place to shop in all of town. We've got some money burning a hole in our pockets. We'd love to spend a little of it.
Verily.
You've come here for the shopping.
Oh, definitely. Everyone says this is the place to go.
We love pastels.
That's good. You'll do nicely here. Will you be buying yourself some suitable garments?
Yes.
Hope so. We have to see the shops, see what's
Only
available.
the best you have to offer.
I mean, your armor is quite fetching, I might add.
It is.
Does that come when you join with the shackle?
Yeah, it's part of the issued gear. But we like it.
It's nice.
We like it very much. Mystery Science thesis.
Oh, okay.
Random. No, yeah, it's fine here. I mean, you'll be able to shop in comfort, and you won't have any kind of problems. We assume you brought plenty of money to spend.
And I like tap my coin purse. Make it sound.
Excellent, excellent. Well, you'll find plenty of wares. You know, whatever you're looking for, we've got it here.
Is there a magic shop nearby?
There's no magic in our shop, but goods. You know, we deal in goods that will not cause apocalypses or terrible accidents that burn flesh from children.
That's good.
That's okay. Well,
Clothing, armor,
armor. That's
basic
good.
weapons, fancy goods, antiques, art.
Musical instruments.
Definitely musical instruments. Well, ours is a city of culture within a vast wasteland.
Can
Clearly.
we like see beyond them? Can we see into the city?
Yeah, you can see past them a bit.
Can we see the
What does it
pink
look like?
building?
You can see the pink building, and it's pretty much in the center of town, and it rises up. It's got a strange sort of a level build where it's almost triangular in shape.
Like a
but
ziggurat or something.
I don't know what a ziggurat is. It looks pyramidal, but with like layers. Yeah, stepped, exactly.
Are there good shops in the pink building?
There is no shopping in the pink building. You don't really have any business there.
Oh,
Well, then let us stop talking about it.
No shops, no interest. So
What,
may we
what does it
pass?
look like as I look, like people-wise? Does it look crowded? Does it look like busy?
Yeah,
Does
looks
it-
like a thriving community, and sure enough, everyone is wearing like super light pastels.
So there's no people like us, like
You see very few, and like maybe the couple that you do see look to be very noble. I mean, you guys are kind of a sham next to them. They're the legit thing, you know. Rings on all fingers, wigs.
I do have a shockingly low number of rings.
we'll remedy that.
Yes.
I can go like it. Yeah, so
you guys made me self-conscious, so I'm like,
I do have a ring.
I offered. I have many.
I do have a ring.
I have many.
I don't know if it fits me
jewelries.
though. That special
I
ring
don't
that I
think
got.
where'd you get it from?
I think it was Handel's ring, right?
Oh yeah, it's canvas.
Might fit your pinky.
No, it doesn't fit
It doesn't.
It doesn't fit me at all.
you. No,
Okay.
no, definitely not.
Hold it in your claw.
Yeah, put it on my claw.
Pinky club.
So may we pass, good sir? Your
Well,
name, by the way.
What's that?
Your name. What's your name, sir?
Never mind my name. You want to know if you can pass?
Well,
Like, oh, I paid for the other thing. No one else is.
no.
So like, cause I haven't spoken at all, I just take out like a gold. Actually, I'm just like, I grow tired of bickering. Just drop it.
Okay, milady. Fine, you may pass.
Thank you.
Just her or
you said we may pass?
I said
We-
you.
Oh,
Oh.
I see. That's what this town is.
I'm gonna give you my gold coin to give to him. I'm royalty, remember?
for the Dragon Prince and his squire. That's me.
One gold coin?
I gave you one for me.
I know. I'm trying to like.
I'm trying to get off.
Well, squires aren't really necessary in this town.
Can I offer you a pen knife?
A
It's a
pen
very
knife.
nice carving knife.
Not interested.
Okay.
Signed by Polly Shore.
Thank you.
I apologize for the
There's one for
insolence
me.
of my servants.
I think that's what you
Yeah, well, doesn't mean I gotta pay for you.
You all may enter. Enjoy your shopping.
Thank you.
Thank you. No name.
And no hand.
Oh yeah. Excuse me.
No, I said it under my breath.
No hand.
Oh! Snap! Oh, you can't! Oh!
But you couldn't have carved that
Yeah.
penknife anyway.
We still bribed you, so we're going in.
Yeah.
You guys are going in. He didn't hear you say that. Yeah, so you get in there, and it is people just walking around, shopping, talking, spending money, laughing, being rich, and tons of commerce happening. And like, there's literally almost every kind of shop you can imagine. You know, there's baker, butcher, and everyone is like really proud of their goods. You know, there's artisans there, there's performers. it looks like a really nice place, except for the fact that wherever you guys are, people are looking at you with discomfort.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Give me some pastels.
I'm used to it. I get this a lot.
That's mine.
Really,
Raised around
it's really
this.
not that. It's just slightly more amplified version of what we usually get.
I'll just-
So where do we want to go first?
My
Not
scales
being able
are
to
beautiful.
blend in makes me uncomfortable.
Well, we have
They
no
just
need
want to look
to
at my
yet.
beautiful scales.
Dancing in the streets.
You are a golden.
No dragon.
I am a
You
gold.
are a dragon lord. Stop popping and locking.
Listen. I'm very proud of my scales. They are beautiful.
So where do we want to shop first? What kind of thing do we? They said there's no magic shop. So
Yeah. I've been meaning to talk to
Isn't
Barbara.
everything here supposedly overpriced?
well, it doesn't mean we have to buy anything. We have to. Who will be most likely to give us information?
What shop are we in?
Yes,
Maybe a shop that isn't doing so well.
Yeah.
someone who isn't as happy as the others.
Who? What good would they not?
Well, let's see what the options are. So, what all?
Like a second-hand store?
Are there any shops that look less frequented?
Yeah, they all seem pretty busy. I guess the least trafficked would be a gentleman that sells some sculptures. But it's also probably the most expensive stuff in the place.
He either wants us to give this information or is the most uppity person in this place.
He sells one sculpture a year and it funds him.
Yeah.
Every year. He doesn't need people to come into his shop.
Yeah.
True.
The second we walk in, he'll be like, well, they're not buying a sculpture.
So what about the cheapest items?
Or we could go to like a bar and just try to talk to people in the bar to get information. Like we did in the other place.
I can see like maybe like a butcher that's more open to talking.
Who would know?
Maybe like a fishmonger.
Who would know the most? Who would be connected with the most? I agree. Any place that has high frequency of traffic, market. Yeah,
What about just like a general store?
general store maybe. We need something where the rate of turnover is great. Lots of goods come in. That way, lots of conversations happen.
Maybe like a market?
Something with food.
Yeah.
Everybody needs it.
Additionally, they can't raise everything in here. So they've got to have some communication with the outside world, which means the people in those places that have to turn around the most be most used to dealing with people like us.
We might want to find the people who bring things in for them.
Yeah.
But first we'd have to find a place. Sort of like a grocery store. I mean, I don't know if it,
It'd be
General
like
goods?
an open air market, actually.
That's
Lots of people, more types like yourselves, outsiders there with like farm goods. You can tell that they sort of clean themselves up for this trip, but they do not look like they're locals. You know, they're maybe wearing more white or light colors, or not so much colors, but like neutrals.
I like that.
And selling their farmed goods to the pastel wearing people of Sunset.
perfect.
Let's do it.
Which
To the
seems
vegetable
unusual
stand.
because most of the people in Sunset, from what you've deduced, are collectors of money, sellers of goods. But you feel like
Everyone has to eat.
farming might be beneath them.
Yeah.
They might not respect the
This is
toil
the
of the
spot to go.
land.
Well, let's hit up the market.
All right. You see plenty of merchants and farmers selling their stuff.
Does anyone look like what are the races of farmers?
It's all human.
Okay.
And most of them are female. So you get the idea maybe that the farmers, toil at home and then
Send maybe their daughters or their wives.
daughters and wives to sell the goods in Sunset.
All right.
I
I think
see.
it's
There's
up
no
to
dwarves.
us.
No dwarves.
I mean, not dwarves. Elves. No elves.
No elves like at the market.
Okay.
You see a very occasional elf and dwarf in the town, dressed in the either dressed in their sort of like pastels or a couple visitors, but not very many. You really do get the strong suspicion that anyone that isn't human, not really welcome for long.
Is there a stall that's like doing particularly well? Maybe like the girl selling is like extra cheerful or charismatic.
They all seem pretty busy, but you see one where the girl has a nice smile, and people note that. And
What is she selling?
just veggies.
Can I like look at them and see what the prices are?
They're high.
Okay.
She's got like little signs nearby that
She smiles at people.
show that you feel like
more trustworthy than the others.
they probably bring a lot of their
Probably
goods
your
to
target.
Sunset in hopes of selling as
Or
much
with
as
the one not
possible
selling it much
before selling whatever's
your
left
target
for
to
less to someone else.
get top.
Is there something that I can buy
That could be
is
target
like,
number 2 if this doesn't work out.
All right.
like what's the least expensive thing that I see?
Most of these things you can be paying a copper for.
Yeah, let's not go for least.
If you wanted like something more extravagant, like a large melon or something, you'd be paying a decent amount, depending on the size. Being like 3 silver would probably be the most excessive single veggie you're gonna get, but that's gonna be like a large melon.
Okay.
Gallagher-worthy watermelon
There you go. Unblemished until
until malleted.
the mallet comes down.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you as the nature person want to go, or do you want me to go?
I can try to. I'll see what I can find out. I guess. 'Cause I used to be a farmer.
Fantastic.
She'll
I'm a
appreciate
lord.
Okay.
when you pick out the best ones. She should probably know which ones are the best ones.
Who also can complain about me. See if she'll commiserate.
What do you want me to complain about?
Maybe she doesn't love the fact that she's got to doll herself up and prance around for these people.
Okay.
Make yourself more relatable. is
Yeah.
what he's saying.
Okay.
You're calm and focused.
Yeah.
You're common. She's probably
Girl,
common.
go get me some vegetables. My lord demands it.
I say it loud for the other girl's benefit.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at
And on
you
your
guys
private-
and just move my lips. That was okay. So I like turn around. Is there like an apple or something like that?
Sure.
All right. So I'm gonna pick out the nicest looking apple, and 4 of them, I guess.
I whisper, we're not trying to make anyone fall asleep. We're getting apples.
I ignore it.
She says, he's buying
Yes.
8 copper.
Throw silver at you.
Silver.
Yeah.
How many silver?
I throw 1
Oh,
silver.
1 silver. I thought you said I throw silver at you.
Make it
Make it
rain.
hail.
No.
Make it
Basically.
rain. Ow.
So I like awkwardly catch it, holding 4 apples.
Let's get my change, child. It'll be your hide.
Dragons, am I right?
I don't know. Are you? Is that typical?
He's pretty full of himself.
Yeah, clearly.
I like throw my cape. Not throw it off me, like do the thing.
You guys-
Like a flourish.
Sure.
and she's looking at you like,
I'm not looking. I'm looking like above.
A song for you, sir.
Yes.
Oh no.
Pleases my ears.
So she gives me the change.
did he do that on purpose?
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole. So I like give her an extra copper.
Oh, thank you.
Where's your farm?
I'm sorry.
Where's your farm?
Oh, it's It's a few acres away from the city, outside of Cherish. You know, not far enough where we can't travel here frequently, but we like to keep things simple out there. We don't necessarily go for life in the city, but have a large family to support.
Is it a family farm?
Yes.
I used to have a family farm too, but I was a victim.
Of this horrible beast?
No, a different horrible beast. Have you heard of him? His name is Malco Sweetwater.
No, I don't know Malco Sweetwater.
No.
Sounds like a nice name.
It's not a nice person.
Sometimes names can be deceiving.
That's true. That's true. Well, so how often do you come here?
Oh, I'm here every week. Usually a couple days a week. Unless we're having a really bountiful time, then we can not worry about who we sell to, but when pickings are slim, we come here more often so we can sell for a higher amount.
That's understandable.
I can tell you don't live here, so I feel
No.
comfortable sharing this information.
I do like the simple life myself. I'd like push it back in. Might need that
Not
later.
now, baby.
So, do you see lots of interesting things when you're here?
Bunch of holier than thou smart asses.
I know the type.
I see that you do. Ooh, can he stop that?
No, he cannot.
He thinks that's music, doesn't
Yes,
he?
he thinks it's really good.
And he seems to like it.
Yeah,
That's
he does.
excellent.
It's charming after a while.
It would have to be.
Yeah. That's what the twigs are for. I just stuff them in a little bit, in my ears. Yeah.
Smart.
Who do you think around here would know like the happenings of the town? I'm just curious about learning.
Well, the captain of the guard would certainly know what's going on. I would guess, like, the mayor of the town would probably know.
He probably wouldn't want to talk to me.
Yeah, not you. I mean, he might have an audience with him if he's spending a lot of money.
Okay.
Other than that,
Does the mayor live in the pink building?
I don't know what that pink building is. I never see anyone go in there.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to eat your apples.
Hot. Thank you. They're very fresh. They're very good. I think you'll enjoy them all. I'm glad you get to partake in them and not just give them to him.
She presumes.
She presumes.
Well, I hope that you do a lot of good business while you're here. Thank you for talking to me.
No problem. Where's Chip's skull?
Yeah, for real. And why didn't you get an apple for him with my money?
That's why I was asking. It's like,
Yeah,
is he with y'all?
he should be.
You're clearly splitting your apple.
Oh, he's the
No,
seeing eye.
I'm giving her
seeing
apple.
eye guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You're not gonna get him an apple with my money.
I'm sorry, I forgot to get an extra apple.
Oh, here you go.
Okay, and then I give her another copper.
It's for my goblin. He helps me navigate. Although I'm fully sighted. It's weird.
You play so majestically.
Thank you. Any performers in this town?
Surely, you can see them all over the place.
They are from here or they visit like you?
I think many of them are from here. But those are the ones that, play in buildings. Any that you see outside are probably visitors like yourself. Maybe not quite as dignified as yourself, but...
That's true. My emissary of culture keeps me appraised.
Yes, I say.
Is this good art?
I say, that's culture. That's not culture.
That's shit.
And then I look derisively at it.
Ooh.
At all of it.
Yeah, I get paid well for this job. It's easy.
So what are our options? Half Captain of the guard, mayor.
The mayor.
You want an audience with the mayor?
We have to spend. It sounds like Las Vegas. It's gonna be like a high roller.
But isn't the mayor?
Are we walking away from this person or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're out of here, Sean.
It sounds like the mayor was the person when he spoke to Benega that he was the one that might be the best source for us.
I thought the mayor doesn't
Actually-
even live here. Is there a
Who-
mayor
who
of
put-
Sunshine?
Sunshine.
Sunset.
Sunset?
Sunset.
They were saying before the mayor of Cherish was weak and,
So there's like a.
ineffective,
But this is the mayor of Sunset.
which is a whole separate city within the city.
I wonder if
Did the Cherish mayor have no jurisdiction?
the mayor
in
of
the
Sunset is the
Oh.
one who's after Malkos. And if we say that we're here to hunt him, we're
For sport.
sport, not even for the money.
No.
Just the most dangerous game.
Well, we want the money. Take the money, but it's fun for us.
Yes. Well, you're a
I get
dragon,
bored
you're a
in
dragon
mine.
lord, and
Yes.
you wish to just slay a man.
I do.
And there's a bounty for one, so why not?
Why
So
not?
he's clearly dangerous,
Yes.
so it makes it more exciting.
Yes. I
And
like it.
this mayor, I feel, might know something
I agree.
about this.
Same could be said for the captain of the
He's
guard.
never met a dragon lord, has he?
But how are we gonna get to the mayor?
We go to the captain of the guard and present this to him, and maybe we could double our gains. If both for one. Right? It would be the captain of the guard's best interest to take us to him.
Are there like wanted posters anywhere in Sunset for this man?
You do see a couple in Sunset.
Okay.
They're like hand drawn,
Okay.
so you could see that they'd be rare, and only put up in very important places that would be surely be noticed by lots of people.
I point at one, not art.
It's actually very well drawn.
Well, I just agree with them.
Barely.
Alright.
So, well, can we ask that girl where the captain of the guard is?
I think we should just find the guard
Yeah.
and
Okay.
ask them. I mean, what do you think?
I think that's the better way to go.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to bribe them again.
Okay. Well, money bags here.
Excuse me, no. I will not.
You keep talking to me like that, yes, you are.
You can't threaten me unless you're gonna kill me.
Never be the rich guy in the plan.
I'm not.
Think of how easy you die and how easy she kills.
Listen, I said,
That's all
That's
I'm
a good point.
Yeah.
I said, she's gotta kill me. So,
Listen,
well,
all I
Saying
gotta
that's
do is say
very
the word,
doable.
and the
Very
word
possible.
is shillala.
Shalala.
And tears,
Funk.
Yeah,
tears will
exactly.
flow.
listen. Throw my cape to the side. You do what you gotta do.
Hits Chip Skull in the face.
Pick your cape up. Let's go find the
I
captain.
didn't throw the cape.
Flourish.
I didn't
Flourish.
flourish it.
Oh, I was like, why'd you throw it?
Yeah.
You
You
see
see
my
my
what?
weapons.
When he does it go, ding.
I'm still really in character.
You guys.
That's culture.
Here goes.
It's like these two talons just like fist bump.
Claw scrape. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, well, let's find a guard.
Captain of the guard.
You definitely see, no shortage of guards around. Keeping an eye, making sure everything's going pretty smoothly, and
So there's like a normal amount of guards in this town.
it's very well
Okay.
protected. I mean, which is a thing that kind of sets off a little bit of an alarm with you. Like, they are all very well armed.
Yeah.
They all have a crossbow. They all have a sword. Ugh.
Ninja, go get the guard's attention.
What?
Not sexually. Just get their attention.
Do we all work for you now?
In this scenario, yes.
You didn't put on the nobility clothes.
I did not put on nobility clothes, so yes, I guess
You're-
we all
you're-
work for
You're
him.
the bodyguard.
Yeah. I feel like guard on guard.
Alright. So I guess I walk up to another stern looking
Be impressive.
be impressive.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes.
My lord would like to have a word with you.
Your ask the crew.
Huh?
His captain, the guard. With him.
Oh, sorry. Would like to have a word with your captain. Do you see him over there?
I do see him. What does he want with the captain?
The sport.
Sorry, what was that?
For sport.
He wants to see the captain for
He
sport?
has an interesting proposition to make.
With the captain.
With the captain.
Alright. What you'll do is you'll walk over to that building right there, and he points to like a light yellow, like outcropping from kind of like the main town. It's sort of a circular design of this city, and most of the shops are along like the outer rim of it. Amongst some shops, there are a couple utility places like a medic and more like the weapons and armor. But there's also an outcropping that isn't labeled. And he points to that. He says that's where the guard is. So you can take your sport over there.
Lord Nibo, thanks for your help.
No problem, Lord Nibo.
I'll give you a nod.
Does he not look impressive? Like just out of game?
He looks. We'll say that's in game.
Okay.
So he looks impressive for sure. Okay. I don't recognize him, and very few people ever think about asking for the captain. So.
Why is that?
He's not a nice man.
No. Neither is he.
Yeah.
See my apple.
Nom.
Neither is he. Crunch.
After I gave you an apple. Jeez. Peasants.
Well,
yes.
They'll get along fine then.
Thank you.
With haste.
With haste.
All right, so you head there and you go in. And you see like guards at the door, not shockingly, and there's a couple rooms in there that are closed off. Say, can we help you?
I gesture to you.
My lord demands an audience with the captain. He has information that he will only speak to the captain with.
Well, our captain's not available. He's going to have to share the information with us, and we'll see if the captain wants to come out and deal with that.
Have you seen Lord Nibo?
Is that Lord Nibo, or is that Lord Nibo?
No, it's... You're just like...
How dare you confuse me with this?
Clearly you're Lord Nibo. What information do you have, sir?
I wish to speak to your commander about a proposition.
You're going to proposition our commander.
I wish to hunt someone that you seem to have a problem with. Your town.
The guards look at each other. We'll be right back. One of them goes off into one of the rooms. You hear like a yelling from in there, but then a quietness. Shortly after, the guard comes out, leaves the door open, and a very large, portly man, dressed in those same pastel colors, comes out. Nibo.
Is I.
Lord Nibo to you?
Is it to me? Ha! Okay, Lord Nibo. What's your proposition?
We hear far and wide that you have a fugitive, someone wanted in your town. Dangerous man, yes?
There is a dangerous man somewhere, we suspect, in Cherish. We need him brought in. Do you have information about it?
I've been hearing some things, but before I expend my efforts on such a task, I want to make sure that we have an understanding.
What understanding would that be?
I wish to hunt this man for sport. I get bored in my lordship, and I travel the land looking for excitement.
I feel like the rest of us three just like chilling with our apples.
Quietly eat those, or I'll force them down your throats.
You want to hunt him for sport?
Yes.
Well, the posters indicate we don't care if he's brought in alive or dead.
Well, if I was hunting them in a field somewhere, I wouldn't worry about trespassing or bothering anyone, but this is not a field. This is a stately manor. You have lots of reputable people, and sometimes blood sports don't stay as clean as people might like.
And I get like a wicked grin.
Acting. You don't have to worry about inside Sunset. I think he's in Cherish somewhere. And I don't care how much blood you splatter in Cherish.
What if it leads me here? What if he escapes to here?
Oh, then he's made a foolish mistake. But if he does, then so be it. You will not be penalized for any mess you cause.
Wonderful. Is there some way of formalizing our arrangement?
Well, paper and pen usually works.
I like produce it for you.
Yeah, I just like give.
Now, this
gesture towards him.
doesn't prevent you from being financially responsible for wantonly destroying property in Sunset.
Of course, but I imagine, come on, boilerplate. If it's...
What does that mean?
It's not. It's above their pay grade. But
It's above my pay grade.
my point is, I'm sure we can come to an understanding after all is said.
And how do you write that down so that it's perfectly clear afterwards?
I'll write it for you.
That's why I have that.
You tell me what to write, sir. Talents are difficult to write.
Yes, Lord Nibo decrees that
Of course.
upon completion of this hunt, that any undue damage that didn't directly result in this villainous cretin will fall upon my house, and I will be responsible.
That sounds good. I'd sign that.
Can I, behind him, just like...
Of course. So, just for my...
I do make a note of the captain's signature, just in case I need it.
Just for my own edification. What can I, since I'll be doing this for large part my gratification and satisfaction,
Big grin again.
but also to benefit your town, is there anything you'd like to share with me about this man and his deeds?
Well, he's very dangerous. He's a powerful spellcaster and should be approached with caution. This might be sport to you, but he is deadly.
A life without risk, I say, it's not worth living.
Can I chime in? Has he killed someone? He's deadly?
I'm sure he's killed many.
Here in Sunset?
Speaking to me.
I'm like, you're just from behind him.
This is my master of horses and other game.
Oh, well, she should continue talking to the horses instead.
Agreed.
I'm just like...
Sons of bitches.
Sometimes life on the road, people forget their place.
Ah, yeah. It seems that way. Nibo's gonna get...
Top shake your head.
Well, we have your paper.
Right.
It's signed. You're ready to go.
Let me confer with my emissaries of culture and
Bodyguard.
politics.
Do you have to do that in my office?
Well, in case they have anything that they feel is pertinent. Well, do you have anything to advise before we leave? Reason I pay you both?
Man, money bags. I'm never opening mine.
Calm it down.
Well, we'll need a lead to begin this hunt. Where was he last seen?
Other
Was he
than
seen in
Cherish.
this city?
No, he was last seen in Cherish. We've been.
Are there any scenes of a crime that we could go investigate?
Any scenes of a crime have been cleaned up at this point. Which, oh, you have to make you guys roll an insight to go, it's a lie.
There may be things.
So you do want us to roll?
No, you guys
Okay.
can pretty much pick up on that.
So, at least in my lands, when crimes are committed, we have evidence documented. Does that exist here?
Well, we have it on a good account that he's dangerous and deadly and
No,
must
I have
be
no question of that.
brought in, preferably alive, but if need be,
If a
dead,
limb is gone,
that would be fine.
that
These crime scenes. Well, I trust your guards were thorough. My lord here is a superb hunter, and even the slightest hint or scent of the perpetrator, and he can hunt him down.
Well, we don't have anything that smells like him here.
Well,
even
It-
graves,
to
carvings.
you would not pick up the scent. You wouldn't even think. Like, for instance, at the crime scene, this Malkos Sweetwater may have grazed up against a wall or furniture.
Even an errant drop of blood or sweat can lead us to him.
There's a noble house just at the edge of Cherish. A man used to live there named Lasarker. Malco Sweetwater was there on the day that Lasarker was killed.
And so obviously he's the murderer.
He is the prime suspect.
Excellent.
So,
A good hunt.
well, you said that anything in Cherish is within our domain. So I say we go to this Lasarker mansion to begin our hunt.
Fantastic. If there's anything else that comes across that might help in the hunt or make it more exciting, please let me know.
Would you like us to send dogs after you?
Blindfolds?
Not
We'll spin
from
you
you.
around.
But maybe if you find out he has accomplices.
We're pretty sure you should kill him on sight. He has had accomplices in the past.
I thought you wanted him alive.
Let's like kill him on sight.
Yeah.
Apprehend him at sight.
Preferably alive.
You
but
might
should
wanna-
kill him on sight.
You might want to knock him out very quickly. He is a danger, and with a word, he can summon very awful monstrosities into our world.
Good to know.
Should be exciting for you,
Yes.
my lord.
It sounds exciting.
Yes.
I feel my blood pumping already.
Here's the adventure song. Dur, 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 dur.
Nice. All right. Well, good hunting.
Thank you for your time.
And if you come back, the reward will be yours.
Fantastic. Buy myself some wonderful wares for my many wives.
Any of them?
No.
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 The little one pointed. It's just,
It's a concubine, not a wife. Come on.
Fling my cape.
Disgusting.
I have his signature, but I never got his name.
our culture may be different, but our money is.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
His name is, I do have a name for him. What was his name? Oh my god. Nelson. Nelson is his name. So,
So it's Captain the Chain Guard. It's said they're like the chain.
He's captain of the chain. Yeah.
They know something.
Okay, so we leave, right?
Yeah, we leave.
We get far enough away that we can discuss things from the other guards.
Well, that was productive.
You may want to apologize to our druid.
I don't know. She spends my money willy nilly.
She bought apples.
Yeah, well.
You were the one who chose to give me silver.
Well, we were acting.
You seem very, very into the role.
Yes.
Well, you know,
Thank you. You did.
it worked.
Coming from somebody with a charlatan background, that was amazing.
Who doesn't have inspiration, right?
I don't.
I got it.
You got it.
I
You
have
got
it,
it.
yeah.
Well, see, you guys should use the force more.
Yeah.
I use it almost immediately.
Haven't had a chance.
I know.
We haven't rolled in a while.
We haven't rolled at all since we started.
True.
I do have decent charisma.
But it wasn't even required.
Yeah.
After
I
you
assume
were
we got
rude to me
directions to
and
the
he was
Sarkers, or
rude
no?
to me, I kind of zoned out. So, what did you actually find out?
Blood was just burning.
Find out what room, what house we need to go to.
To find.
To
some
find
clues,
a
hopefully.
supposed crime that he's been accused of.
In my
so he has
defense,
been accused of
Of
murder.
murdering.
in my defense, my guy's supposed to be a piece of
Oh
shit.
yeah, I know. I know. And also, we're not married on February. So.
Which shouldn't have any bearing.
That's true. I
Yeah,
know.
On
right?
the
I
game.
know.
Yeah.
Jeez, I do well at acting and playing the role. And then you
Mhm.
complain.
You guys put him in that role.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
And
totally all
he did
did.
well.
Thank you.
You too.
Excellent.
But anyway, I was mainly being sarcastic. So we're gonna go to this place to find. He was accused of a murder.
He was
Sounds like
accused
several
of
murders.
killing Lasarker, some noble man.
Oh, that was the tax collector.
Yes.
Old man Sarker.
Correct.
Old man Lasarker. Okay, so that's why he's wanted. Okay.
One
so we
of the
should go
murders.
there and investigate.
And we were given permission to, freely explore.
Okay.
Well, he said he didn't care what we did in Cherish. So
Right. But it's good to have,
official word.
in case
yes.
anything happens.
Nelson says it's cool, dude.
And maybe people will transfer their fear of the chain onto fear of us and give us some information.
Do you have the document that he signed?
I have it.
You have the document? Is there room to add and you can explore whatever so that we can produce a document? Or
I'm
did he
sure
sign
I
it?
can squeeze that in
Okay.
somewhere.
You're a forgery expert, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can work that on that
Yeah.
pretty
Okay,
easily.
so that way when we go places we at least, it is true anyway, but we can produce a document.
Just in case.
I
Nelson
mean, I can
says.
put a signature on anything now. So.
It's like flashing a badge.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
true. You have a signature.
I know.
Nelson says your goods belong to us.
We're gonna make bank and share. This game's gonna take a big turn. We set up house.
We drop the investigation. We're just like it's like Monopoly. We're just buying up like districts.
Until Nelson comes back.
Like,
And
what
he's
the
like, you're ruining the good Nelson name.
Yeah.
They managed to piss off the entire city of Cherish and Sunset.
Yeah.
And then we leave.
And then we leave. Yeah, peace.
Burn all your houses down.
Yeah.
And Sour Venom's coming to kill you all.
So,
Should we
Go to
to the
Lasarker.
Sarker's
Sarkers?
house.
I mean, we're still fully rested.
Agreed.
So, as a DM, can I ask you why are you going to the Sarkers?
To see.
maybe traces of what he did?
Is that the mission you're on?
No.
There has to be something
we
else.
were trying to see why they were
Yeah.
accusing him.
Yeah. We were figuring if we could figure out what happened, then we could figure out other clues to finding where we need to go.
Because you can find him immediately.
I know. I was just trying to think about what's their side, what's their perspective, and therefore,
Old man
Who can we
Lasarker,
get
is he
to?
still alive?
No.
Or he got killed,
Gone.
right? Okay, so that's
Yeah, I mean,
probably
technically, we've
advantage.
already accomplished
Yeah, what
what Slack wanted us to do, which is just find out information.
But we haven't found out why they want him,
Yeah, because
which is the reason.
He knew that he was blamed for that.
Yeah,
He told us he destroyed the painting.
Yeah.
And
but he doesn't know that's the reason why they want him.
Yeah, it doesn't really make it sounds like complete sense that that's the only reason. Even if it was the painting, who actually owned the painting? Doesn't it sounds like something far greater than what the Sarker should have had?
They're gonna make the
I mean,
painting-
obviously the pink building is important. That's clear.
Should we
I
just
guess I
kinda,
know where we're going
should we
next.
just walk by it?
why don't we make a piece of paper that says that we have business with the mayor from Nelson, and then we can try to talk to the mayor.
Is the mayor in the pink building?
I mean,
We don't know that. Can we go see the outside of the pink building, and I can draft
Well,
up?
we're still
what
on a
we need?
shopping trip, so
Yeah.
we're-
How close are you getting?
What does the
Good question.
environment around us look like as we get closer?
I mean, people give the pink building, a decent amount of berth. They leave. They make it a point to not walk up to it, and there are, very solid doors closed that lead into it.
Can I cast a ritual detect magic? See if there's magic around the building.
You don't see any magic around the building,
But I don't sense? Okay, that's alright. Yeah,
and you spend 10 minutes to discover.
Okay. Okay. So they're staying away from it, but it's not because of magic.
Are there anybody
Well, I
coming
mean,
out?
basically what you're looking at is you're looking at the outside of the building. You
Yeah,
don't see
yeah,
any magic.
Okay.
Do I see anybody?
You can't. You'll get there's a magic radar.
No. I just wanted it were they staying away because there was something that happened magically within a few feet of it?
You feel like they're staying away because of
They're not supposed
it's
to.
status.
it's a fearsome,
Okay.
place that that does not permit much entrance. The two very heavily armed guards outside the door also indicate that.
So nobody's going in or out
Mm-mm.
that you can tell.
Nope. Completely closed doors. No one's entered or left the entire time you.
And I only see one door.
Well, two doors together,
Okay.
so it's like one entrance.
But one
Like French doors, like a big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, I've never seen doors in France, but okay.
They look like this.
It's just one of those double doors, like people's
Yeah.
backyards, and you can open both.
Big double doors, like absurdly tall. So there's some kind of air of importance about this building, but
Yeah, there's no question the building's important.
So if we
Question,
were
how are we
if
gonna
we
get
were
in?
to walk around the whole thing, it's still just the one entrance.
that you can see.
The more we walk around it, the more suspicious we're going to be. I think we should just produce a letter and try to go in.
It's,
No, I think it's a good
just
idea to case the joint. We're
feel like-
recognized.
I feel like we're rolling the dice hard
If
if
I
we
tried
go
that.
straight to trying to go into this building.
Yeah. Because I even feel like even the captain of the guard would have no business in there.
Yeah, it would be really strange.
You better have a damn good reason to.
Yep.
These guys look like differently armored, right? Than the.
They are stacked.
Okay.
Yeah, these look
I
like
would've fucked with these guys.
war-hardened vets with nice weapons, and I mean the other ones are nice.
This
This
is like
stuff is like-
nice.
I mean you.
Plus one.
I mean you assume they're magically imbued weapons.
There's the plus ones.
Oh, man.
Yeah, all we have to
there
do
we
is take
go.
out epically
That's the neat
strong.
thing I need.
I guess we're going in.
Just gotta roll like 2
There you
double
go.
points.
Your
I
detect
take us
magic
off.
determined that their weapons are magic,
Yeah.
Okay.
so it wasn't a total loss. You did determine that.
I'm not gonna take those guys
I
down.
know.
Just saying. Maybe she could.
She could.
It's a cutout of a magic
Is that
the Gathering.
Liliana?
Avison.
Oh, Avison.
So,
Avison got
are there
dark.
any windows?
Oh, it's a good story.
Are there any windows?
Yeah, higher up.
I mean, I could turn
And they're
into
like-
an animal and try to go in there.
They're pretty ornate. You get the feeling that they're like sealed windows. These are not.
Okay, they're not, like,
windows.
open.
I mean, it's
But
just
you
shy
can-
of stained glass.
But maybe you can look in there.
Okay.
What are we gonna do? Throw her up?
No,
can
she's
turn
gonna
into a
turn
bird.
into. Can you
Can't
fly
turn into
yet?
a
Yes,
bird.
I'm flying.
Oh, you can't.
No,
fly now?
no, swimming.
You can
Damn it.
swim.
Ah,
I was
useless.
like, can you?
Damn it.
Useless.
I'm like,
Can you
like,
turn into like?
A fish and swim through the
I can
drainage
turn into a
pipes.
frog.
Or a lizard.
Oh, can
Yeah.
you turn into like a lizard? Just like crawl your way up?
Yeah, I think. Well, at least I could do a frog. I don't know about lizard.
I should be able to turn into a lizard.
I just
You
don't
can turn
see
into
why
like
you couldn't.
a snake.
I'm just. I just don't know if there is.
Or like a little spider or something.
Yeah, there is
something
spider.
innocuous that they would notice.
But is the spider's eyesight gonna be worth the damn?
They have like a lot of eyes.
Yeah,
So.
but I mean, like, they'll just see a whole lot of mirror of window in their way.
So you can't turn into like a raven, but you could be
A Raymond?
Well, we haven't seen any evidence.
Oh.
Definitely.
I don't know.
Well, if the rock has enough grooves in it, then a rat could run up it.
yeah.
Well, what is the surface like? What's the wall? Is it like?
I mean, it looks really solid. It looks very well built. It does not look like an old building,
You can turn
even
into
though
a
it has
giant
sort of
spider.
a temple look to it.
Maybe you don't
It
want to be
looks
so big.
fairly fresh. Your hopes of finding like a crack in the wall to slip into are pretty.
But what about like enough grooves that a rat could run up it?
Okay, is it smooth enough for
Mm,
crevice
I
enough?
think frog's the way to go.
probably too smooth and steep for a rat.
I
But
can.
a frog could.
I think a frog could.
Climb up a wall?
Yeah.
they've got suction hands.
I've never seen a frog on a wall.
What?
I come from
Really
an
big.
island.
Yes. Florida. They're
Toads,
like.
no. I think you're thinking of toads. Toads,
Okay.
absolutely not. But a frog?
Yeah, they have like the
They're-
sticky palms and they're just like.
All right,
They're on the wall. I don't know where it's for.
we'll go
Yeah.
with it.
Okay.
I've seen them on
It's
top
like
of
my
trees.
mom hates it. She's like always like,
They're loud.
They're not as bad as the roaches.
oh yeah.
The
Yeah, if you can
roaches-
turn into a roach, you can climb
No,
anything.
I hate bugs.
And the guard's like, ugh.
Yeah, exactly.
and
And
then
And they
there's
just
a
pop
girl.
right back up.
A girl pops up under his hand, like, what the shit?
Yeah.
That's a good magic trick.
Hey.
Roach girl, stab her.
Okay, so
It's like
let's
the
go
frog
somewhere.
But then I sneak in.
Yeah.
At least
Meanwhile-
it's expensive.
Yeah.
Let's go some.
Your death will not be in vain.
And
You're
Let's-
gonna have to transform out of sight.
Yes, let's go somewhere that I won't be seen turning into a frog.
Where's that?
Where is that?
Let's look around.
Very populated little city.
In any alleys close by?
There's nearby alleys.
All right.
if we just stand like around her, they're tall enough.
Yeah.
that-
Stand at the end of the alley and kind of shoulder to shoulder.
Or like find a dumpster and
Throw you in it.
jump in it.
Yeah, we know.
Ugh.
Stinky.
Stinky.
Yeah.
Druid.
Blend right in.
The garbage runs away.
Go.
Woo!
Yeah. I have
Alright.
standards.
All right.
Gent.
So, can we start walking towards an alley?
Yeah.
Sure.
And can we find one or do we find one that has nobody in it?
Eventually, you find one that doesn't. That seems a little bit
You
deserted.
have 1 hit point.
I know.
It's alright, so just pop back up.
I-
the stairs.
Yeah, I think that you guys need to carry me over back to the building, and I'll jump off your shoulder.
Okay.
Onto it.
What are you turning into?
A frog.
A frog.
I have a high jump of 5 feet and a long jump of 10 feet.
That's a big jump, actually.
It's a ridiculous
Damn.
jump.
Should be in the Olympics.
The frogs do climb. Well, what if you turn into a spider? Can a spider climb?
Spiders climb.
Sure.
You become a
Spiders are a little bit. They have
Can
26.
you be a regular sized spider, or do you have to be a giant spider?
I think you can be a regular
You can
size.
be a regular
Because I
size.
know there's one that's got like 1 hit point.
Even better.
Yeah.
I think it's only under giants.
No, I'm pretty sure there's
Oh
a
no,
regular
if I
spider.
look in like.
I mean, check the monster manual too, because they have.
We'll say you can be a regular spider.
Okay.
Everything's falling. Thank you.
Okay.
They probably just have like 1 hit point.
What does
Something
blind
spider
sight
back
10
there.
feet though mean?
You can see like anything within 10 feet.
Okay. Okay.
You're not actually seeing, you just know of presence.
Okay. Alright, so spider it is.
Giant spider.
Regular spider. He said I could be regular spider.
That's crazy that a frog doesn't have climb. That's crazy to me.
Spider,
You must not
1
have gotten
hit
to
point.
Florida.
But a cat has climb. Why can't she
Armor
become a
class
cat?
12.
Alright.
Why can't she become a
You
little
can,
cat?
a spider can climb difficult
can climb walls.
surfaces,
It
has a
including
climb of 30
upside
feet.
down on
It's
ceilings.
different from spider climb. These are sheer walls.
Plus somebody would see a cat climbing up a
Yeah.
building.
So you can
I'm just
climb.
saying.
You can even climb upside down
Yeah.
if you want, without needing to make any ability checks. You can spin a web. The spider knows the exact location of any other creature in contact with the same web. And the spider ignores movement restrictions caused by any webbing.
Alright. So we're in private now in an alley.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You guys ready for this?
Yeah, we're making sure no one's gonna.
Okay.
Shielding view.
Alright, so first thing that happens is my arms get really, really hairy. And then arms start like popping out all over my sides. And then my eyes just start like bubbling out.
Ugh.
Like extra little bubbly eyes. And then I like
We all stop to throw
shrink
up.
down. As I shrink down, my fangs stick out.
So you're like this size now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't have the thing anymore, but
Just put it away. But you're like
D20s,
Okay.
alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're this size.
Into the gentle hands of Lord Nibo.
And as she finishes transforming, someone walks up to you and is like, "Are you the guys?"
What does this guy look like that's talking to us?
A little weaselly, but still wearing like pastel clothing, so he's a native.
I like use my cloak to like keep my hands and or like hidden.
Are you the guys?
Yes.
Okay, well, I've got the money. And you have...
Possibly. Let's see the money.
He reaches into the bag and pulls out 10 gold.
What did your source say the amount of what we were giving to you was?
What?
What?
What did your source tell you about how much of it we were giving you?
Well, it's just one thing.
Yeah, well, I want to know how much of it we're getting.
One.
Like, intact.
Yes. Of course. It's no good not intact.
How do we know that you are the right person?
Because I have the money and
Yeah,
I'm
well,
approaching you.
people have money.
So your source told you about a dragon horn here?
What?
Do you not see what he looks like?
Well, yeah, but I just...
How much is that you have there? 10 gold?
10 gold.
We hear Nelson would pay us 20.
You don't need to get him involved.
Sure?
You do not need to get him involved. Please.
According to this document, we can do whatever we want on his orders.
Okay, clearly you're not the guys I was looking for. I'll just walk away slowly.
Right, I'm gonna like rush up to intimidate him.
Okay.
Put my hand like on the side so he can't walk away.
Alright.
He goes, we are not people you want to mess with.
Understand this now.
So before you walk, tell us what you thought you were coming here to do.
Well, I was here to buy a knife.
Well, for what purpose?
It's a really valuable knife.
10 gold?
An extremely valuable knife.
And what were you going to do with this knife?
I was going to add it to my collection.
We'll let him
Why?
go if he tells
Why?
us.
Why are you buying a knife in an alley?
Well, clearly the knife is stolen.
He's from this town. We'll let him go if he tells us about the pink building.
I'm gonna like turn to block you from walking away, but like let them approach you.
So we don't want to
So I had to
have
crouch down and look at you.
We're good citizens, you see, and this is obviously
You're not citizens of here.
Yes,
And
but
how
a
much-
crime's a
remember,
crime,
it's 2
and we can
hours.
easily report you. As I said, we know Nelson. So, we'll let you go. This never happened. But, some information on that pink building.
I don't know anything about that pink building.
You're a resident in Sunset, and you know nothing about the large building in the center of town?
Well, I haven't been invited yet.
So, how do you get invited?
You wait for your time. When you've brought in enough coin, you're invited.
And what happens? Do you ever get out after you're invited?
Oh, people that have been invited are become pillars of the community.
Do you know anyone who's been invited?
Not personally. I've been striving.
But
And this
you can
invite,
point one out.
do you know what the invitation looks like?
I don't. I just know that you are summoned and you live wealthier and happier than anyone else in the
Do you know
world.
who summons?
I assume the city council, the mayor, the people of the highest power.
Does the mayor in the pink building?
I've never seen the mayor.
Hmm.
I assume he's in there.
And when you're summoned, is it just you go immediately, or you go like during a special ritual or time?
It's a special. It's a nighttime meeting. I've only ever seen people go into that building at night and leave early in the morning.
Is there a special dress requirement, or you just need to?
They dress as citizens. They come out looking like they didn't sleep very well, if at all.
Eyes wide shut?
Figaro.
Yeah. I'd say that's enough to let him
I
go.
feel like he's not telling us something.
I'm telling you everything I know.
I don't know.
So any of our insight instincts are kicking off. Like, feel like he's maybe not telling us everything.
You can roll.
Our first roll.
That's not
Everyone use insight.
Can we all roll, or can just win?
Lynn looks at you and says, he's telling the truth.
the whole truth.
And nothing.
And nothing but the truth.
Our
And
first,
you believe me.
Our first and only roll was a one.
Was a beautiful one.
Yeah.
So only Lynn rolled it.
100% failure rate.
Okay, guys.
Well, she knows.
Yeah, well, again.
I read people real good.
Inclined to believe you.
I know Pete's real good. Well, I say that's enough to let it go. This never happened.
Thank you. I'm so sorry to have crossed your paths. Hopefully the information I gave you helps, but I would not.
We
I would
won't,
stay away from the pink building.
thank you. We won't tell anyone this happened, that you told us anything.
I appreciate that.
Good luck with your dagger.
Thank you. Runs off.
Should made him leave with 10 gold.
I still think he had
Maybe if
something.
you'd roll higher than a 1. We probably did, but we'll never know. At least we learned something about the pink building.
I like.
Well,
I
the
like
spiders.
tap on John's shoulder.
Yeah, plan A.
Nibo's shoulder, like,
Just like this weird little itch.
Good thing you weren't like, aha!
No,
Oh,
I
shit."
know. I was cautious. I carefully put her on my shoulder.
All right.
You got a spider on your shoulder, man.
You got 2 hours ish. Less now. That's a little less than that. Be careful.
So let's make our way back.
How long did that conversation take?
About that long.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
So
45 minutes.
let's go to one of the sides of the building where,
All we have to do is get close enough that I can put her on the ground.
yes, where there's enough people close enough to a wall that it won't be.
I can bend down, pretend like I'm tying my shoes. She can run off.
Now at this point it is becoming like late afternoon, approaching the evening.
And we better.
So I walk over. I look to see how close other people are approaching, so that I don't draw any attention by getting closer.
You stay about a good 10 feet
That's
away
fine.
from every side.
Spider can move 10 feet in no time.
Pretty fast, yeah.
And then I lean down and pretend to be like fiddling with one of my boots.
Alright.
Put the spider on the ground.
Spider starts running.
Go,
Yep.
Spidey, go.
Up the side of the wall I go.
I resist playing action music.
Bing ba ding, bing ba ding, ding ding ba ding, ding ba ding.
Giant spider has 30 feet.
Oh, I can
30
go.
feet.
Regular spider.
Not giant. That would be
Well,
definitely.
that's per what? 6 seconds?
Yeah, every 6
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
So
You got,
this
like,
is 20.
most of
You can
2
climb at the same speed.
Okay,
We have most of 2 hours.
so basically, 1.5.
In case you do need to attack Lisa, you can bite.
Okay.
I imagine it's like a poison bite.
It
like
is a
one,
poison
yeah.
bite.
You do 1 damage.
So
plus
One
like-
piercing.
1.5 stories every 6 seconds.
Okay.
So I'm just climbing.
So you go for the window, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Until I see a window.
Alright, it's a couple stories up. It's only like 5 stories high.
Oh, okay.
It's not like a
We don't see
skyscraper or
her.
anything
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, I feel like I miss Roselle at this point.
Well, with his little like mine thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oi, spider!
Okay, so I look in the window.
It's hard to see. The glass is really thick and textured.
Mm.
There's like a pattern
Mhm.
like on
Yeah,
it,
no trouble.
so you can't really see through it.
Can I like go around the sides and see if there's any small cracks?
You're traveling around a little bit. You don't see any cracks along the side. Like I said, it's pretty well made, pretty
Okay.
recent, modern fortification.
Okay. Yeah. I don't have smell as one of my just passive perception. All right. So can I go to another window?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I try to look in that one.
Same. You get the idea that all the windows are this opaque.
Okay. And there aren't any like holes or like drains or anything.
You don't see anything.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go like kind of down the side and towards the front where the really giant doors are, assuming that the guards are facing out.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, is there any like small opening along the top of the door?
You feel like you can probably get in between the doors.
Okay. Do I need to roll for that?
You do.
What are you rolling for?
Dexterity?
Okay.
Mhm.
You have +2. 4.
Double
Doing
wins roll.
great.
You do not make it in between the doors.
Okay.
It's just they're too closely connected.
Okay.
Which again just also indicates high security
Mhm.
because
Even the
you
spider.
can't even imagine what doors you wouldn't be able to get into.
Mm-hmm. So that's like all the sides, right? Like that wasn't just the top. I can't try to get through the middle or the bottom.
You cannot get into the doors.
Fair enough. I did roll a 2.
Yeah.
This almost no 1.
Yeah.
Try and get in, get squished.
The door
Turn
closes.
into a red druid right behind the magically imbued weapon. Okay.
We've got some spleen.
Can I go
Oh,
to the
yes.
very top of the building?
Sure.
All right. Is there any like chimney or?
When you get to the roof, there is a small circular, basically a pipe.
Okay.
I was gonna say there's got to be something.
How,
They'll like suffocate.
how long do I feel like it's been?
You feel like you've got plenty of time.
Okay. I'm gonna go down the hole.
All right. You go down and you see this top floor has it's, I don't know what the word for it is. It's not in a complete floor. Like there's a hole through the entire building that reaches down to the lowest level.
Mm.
So every level has like this outside ring for rooms or what have you. You can't really tell.
It's like the Capitol.
I don't know.
Either one.
It's been a long time since I've been to the Capitol.
Never
It's
been.
just like
There's,
you
like
can
the-
be 5 floors up and look down to the bottom. There's like a hole, but
Yeah.
there's rooms off to the side.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Since it's a ziggurat, they
Yeah.
each go up like
Further.
A little further, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You see like a very intricate pattern painted into the floor on the lowest level. But you can't get close enough to, I mean, you can drop down if you want, but you can't see what that pattern actually is. But there's a lot of lines, a lot of intricacies to it.
Okay.
This top level that you're closest to, there are some very ornate tables and chairs, like very rich stuff. I mean, well made, beautiful, plush, and the tables are very decorated, carved with like designs. And this is like some form of like a meeting place or a place where minds discuss things. Apparently, there's plenty of parchment and quills and enough and like enough chairs and tables for basically a large number of people, like 10, 12.
Okay. And do I hear anybody?
You don't hear anything. Yes, Spider.
Okay, so
You have
So-
dark vision, so you can see.
so
Passive
so that's
perception.
the top. The top floor has the meeting table with ornate chairs, and then the bottom, like down the hole, I can see an ornate symbol of some kind.
Yeah, on the floor.
And I guess I'm just gonna kind of like, are there other rooms on the top floor that I can?
Top floor is really just those.
Okay.
Like,
Meeting
for
table.
lack of a better word, office for multiple people.
Okay. So can I drop down to the 4th floor?
You gonna spin a web?
Yeah.
All right. You spin down a little further, and the 4th floor has a lot of antiquities, a lot of art. And this is, I mean, the frame of one of the paintings is probably worth more than you've ever seen or can ever imagine in your life. Beautiful paintings of
You're like
you know
jealous from the
scenes
outside.
and people and still lifes and just nothing
really nice with that
unusual,
Minecraft thing.
but definitely like
Yeah, right now it's nothing.
massive.
that, like-
We're just outside.
There's even some sculptures there,
This is fun.
beautiful,
Hope you didn't
perfect
perish.
forms.
Finally eating my apple.
In my head, I'm
Crunch.
like, nature is so much
Alright.
more beautiful. I don't know why people spend so much money on this. And then,
Says the
I
spider.
feel like
Yeah, a
disgust
little
in my
little
head.
twig sticks out of the spiders.
Yeah. I feel like
In my head,
disgust
I'm like-
outside. Like, how dare you?
So- I feel like I still don't hear anything. Still don't hear anybody.
You're a spider. You don't hear.
Okay. Oh, spiders?
Sense their
Okay.
vibrations.
Can
in
I
there.
can I sense any vibrations of people moving?
You hear.
Okay, I'm a little worried. Like,
If you spin a lot of webs, you can detect if people.
I know, but they're gonna
Or-
see me.
You do not have time for that.
No, no.
Okay.
I encased
So-
the joint.
I'm gonna go down another level.
All right. Another level down, and you see people moving.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of go from being on my web to being on the ceiling and trying to hide in like the corner of.
Looks back up a couple floors.
Oh,
Unless you're trying to get like the underside of like the
Yeah.
next level.
yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like,
All right.
I like go like this and then just go on the other side.
Or like do you have to swing into place or something? Do you
I feel
spiders
like
just,
swing.
I think spiders just come straight down.
Yeah, I feel like I'd have to like swing. I don't know. Whenever I'm trying to kill a spider,
Well,
they move
it
in
depends.
ninja ways.
Like no, so some spiders use. I don't know if you're this type of spider, but some spiders use natural air currents to like float. But I don't.
It doesn't seem like this is a very airy
Yeah.
place.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really swing under.
Okay.
You're pretty much either going straight down or straight up.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just hang there. Oh no, alright, I can't hear. Keep thinking. What do the people look like?
They are robed. And they're moving around slowly. Circular around the whole level.
Okay. Does it seem like they see me?
You assume not, because they would probably do something about you as soon as they saw you.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go down to the second level.
Go ahead and make a stealth roll.
You do get stealth +4, I think.
Okay.
What do you think? Like if you really roll it up.
I know.
Yeah, stealth +4.
15.
All right.
Thank God. I like imagine like turn into a druid in the middle of this place. I'm like,
And then drop 3 floors.
No fall damage is getting you, right?
oh my God.
Never.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jump
Okay.
off the cliff. No fall
No
damage.
fall damage.
All right. So the next level has a lot of chests
Wood solid.
and boxes and crates, and it's all boxed up, but there's a lot of it.
Okay. Now that I'm closer to the floor, can I make out anything else about the symbol that's on the ground?
You get a larger view of the symbol. It's a very dark color painted onto the would normally be like a very light sandy color, like floor.
Mm-hmm.
Very large, very intricate. Lots of swirls. You can't interpret it, but it looks like a really ornate like seal or family design or something like that.
Okay.
You could imagine this kind of design on a tapestry that would cost a lot of money.
Okay. And I don't see anybody on this floor.
You not see any people on that floor.
Okay. So I'm gonna drop down just below it to look at the first floor.
Okay. This floor, you can see that there's actually a couple lines that are drawn from that symbol towards what appears to be a basin built into the floor. And you realize it's not painted on, it's filled up with liquid. Dark.
So
Do I smell
it?
No.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Not at all.
Do I smell?
The blood
Do you have
god.
smell? Do spiders smell?
No.
Okay.
Every sense that we have does not translate to spider.
Yeah, just blind
You can
sight,
see
dark
and you
vision.
have like perception, like
Yeah.
general perception.
Passive perception?
Yes,
Okay.
of 10.
Do I feel like this liquid is blood?
It's very dark, and you could make that assumption as a elf in a spider body.
Okay. Blood. Okay.
One of these places.
So I'm starting to get a little freaked out.
You need to get invited.
Understandably.
Someone approaches. A spider? Me as a spider?
Roll stuff.
Oh no.
+4. You have inspiration if you need it.
Oh, inspiration! I haven't looked at
That
it.
was a 20.
That was
Was it
totally
20?
a 20.
That was
Okay.
a 20.
Oh no, roll again.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh, Elise.
No, I know. Okay. 17.
I'm gonna let you keep the 20 of
Okay.
inspiration because I knew that's what it was.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was
We
like,
all
I didn't
saw
look.
it.
Oh shit!
Both of us saw it.
Okay.
I totally saw
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
No, so you are like, you see someone come in and you
Okay.
slip right up another level.
Okay. Can I see who it is?
You don't see any, like, it's a weedy looking man, thin, gaunt, just kind of, not strong. And he doesn't necessarily seem like as wealthy as the others. He's not wearing like fine clothes. He's, wearing
Your nose.
a slightly more ornate version of the robe that the others were wearing.
Flawless.
Yeah.
He is wearing spectacles.
Spectacles. Big glasses.
Do
The rest
I?
of like.
Yeah.
What are you
Can I
guys
sense-
doing?
Still tying the shoe.
Twiddling our thumbs.
Yeah, let's cut to them.
Okay, that's fine.
I wouldn't mind, I guess, shopping. I guess that's what we're here
You're
for.
just gonna leave, like, I'm done.
yeah. Thanks, guys.
Hope she doesn't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, probably not. Are there shops like near us just so we can keep busy
Yeah,
instead of
not
just
far.
standing there like?
Sure.
Like an asshole.
There's plenty of shops.
What's
So
the
let's-
closest one to us?
Closest one to you is the butcher.
Oh.
As far as like good shop, not too far away. There's like a clothing.
Maybe we should go to the butcher.
Beyond
You want
that,
some meat?
No, we can talk.
We're gonna need clothes at some point.
Are we?
I don't know.
Maybe if we fake an invite.
Yeah. Well, at least one of us needs to be
Look
wearing
the
local
part.
clothes.
Let's go.
Maybe I'll go buy some clothes at the
Alright.
very least.
Or we can talk to the guy while you acquire clothes.
Not in here, man. I don't even feel good about doing that here. I feel good about stealing most places. Just like stealing Neiman Marcus instead of like Walmart. So. No thanks. But
Let's go to the clothing store.
just in case.
all right, you walk in, and the person who's like minding the shop kind of takes a look at you and is about to go. How can I help you?
I noticed that I don't quite fit in with the fashion style here,
Not here.
but I would love to. I love the pastel colors. I've just never known anything else.
Lighten up the.
Yeah, of course.
bit?
Yeah,
Oh, we can help you with that.
Just a little bit.
just a little. You know, some nice periwinkle.
Ooh, that's a lovely color. They would really bring out your eyes.
Oh.
Which are black.
Which
I just realized that Bill Cosby has been staring at us this whole time.
Yes.
I'm a little creeped
He's
out.
Yeah.
Yes.
The camera is set on top of Fat Albert Toys with an old picture of Bill Cosby's face, like.
Like multiple.
Oh, this one at the bottom is creepy.
Yeah.
But yeah, his old like friendly like hey photo all just looks like super creepy like hey
Hey.
photo.
Great. Now they get to see behind the curtain.
Yeah.
The creepy. Bill.
Personal collection of Brandon Z.
This is not from my personal collection at all.
So
The
while like
intensity of that
I
picture.
assume
Yeah, I know,
here, I
I
was
know,
like,
I
can
like
you
how
please
it-
find some that would
means it's
that you
true.
think would fit
That's right.
me?
Find some clothes that'll fit you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just want to keep up with the good right style here. So while he's like maybe turn around to find stuff, I just like hand him some of my weapons so I don't look as threatening.
Oh, you're just handing off your weapons?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just in case he like tries to measure me, he's like, "There's 8 daggers here."
Why'd you need so many daggers?
One for every throat.
Yeah.
Jesus. Hydra?
Yeah. Gotta cut off. Burn head.
Alright, yeah, we can find something for you. And he wanders off and grabs a couple things in various colors of your choice.
I'm standing there with like 50 daggers, 10 crossbows. Like,
Trying to figure out where to put all that shit.
Is there a lavender one? Take a lavender.
Yeah, there's a beautiful lavender. This makes your hair just glow,
Oh, yeah.
radiance. You may change in there if you like to try it on.
Yeah, absolutely. I come out like, it's like a
stunning.
nice flowy lavender dress.
Very pretty.
Culture. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfectly fits.
And how much for this beautiful dress?
Oh, it's worth every penny you'll find. It's 15 gold.
Yeah, look at me.
My lord?
Excuse me. I think I pay you well enough to purchase your own attire. Especially since you are the wealthiest of us.
Am
Are
I?
you?
Am I really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
I have 68 gold.
Yeah, you're the wealthiest.
Yes.
Okay.
I have 29.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
Me too. This is a spider.
You have 29 gold?
I just
It's you. It's absolutely you.
Is
You'll
it?
really fit in here.
15 gold, huh? I mean, I just work for my lord. Is there any chance I can get some shoes as well?
Oh, we can find you some beautiful shoes that match perfectly. That'd
For a total of 15 gold.
be an additional 5 gold.
Should I get this, guys?
I don't know. We did go to that other clothing store on the other side of town that had one that was, I felt, looked better on you.
Don't let these poorly dressed men judge you. Do you feel good in those clothes? Do you look good in those
I mean,
clothes?
they had a.
You're gonna look at yourself in that and tell me you don't look amazing?
But they had a.
I look at myself. I'm like disgusted.
But remember, you tried on the vermilion one over.
Oh, we have vermilion. We have any
Yes, but
any beautiful color.
I know
you-
dyes, and that dye looks lesser.
Excuse me, sir. And you are?
I'm an expert in dyes.
Are you an expert in dyes?
Yes, well, I've identified the second tier dye.
There's nothing wrong with that dye.
We were just in another store on the other side of town, and the vermilion there was.
Tell me the name.
The name? We didn't get the name.
You didn't get the name of the shop.
There was no name on the outside. It was by invite only. Perhaps you've never been invited.
By invite only. That's not a thing.
So you weren't invited then. That's shameful. You're in this town, you sell clothes, and you weren't even invited to the exclusive clothing store.
There's nothing exclusive in this town. We'll sell to whoever has money.
No, I think we should go. This is disgusting.
You would never, ever find a better gown than that.
I'll leave you to decide. I'll be outside with my weapons. Clank out.
You are with some awful boorish men.
It comes with the job.
What's your job?
Oh, I'm actually their bodyguard.
Oh.
I kind of flash you like a slightly sinister smile.
It's very impressive, and now you'll be the most beautiful bodyguard in the world.
I don't know about this.
The dress looks good.
Oh, like it actually looks good?
Oh, it looks awesome.
Even though I'm just like disgusted by the color.
It is like, yeah.
Just, if you can get some shoes so I match, final offer.
20 gold.
Well, I left.
Oh, you guys all left?
No, they didn't. I left, so.
My lord, what do you think? I do work for you after all.
Well, I don't know if it matches my cape.
Like I said, boorish man.
I
Just
mean,
saying.
in all honesty, his cape is beautiful.
My cape is nice.
She spits in her own store. It's like,
Oh.
his cape will look as shoddy as it really is next to your dress.
Did you just insult my lord?
No.
Oh shit! I popped my head in. Oh shit!
Does the knife still around?
No,
I mean, I always-
they're not.
Alright, well, let me see if I have one.
Oh my god.
I'm not, relax. This is role playing. Alright, so I do have a dagger. So I'm gonna, like, just. She's an expert in dagger, right?
She's pretty good with them.
Right. So I'm just gonna toss one over to you. Just so you catch it.
It's like twirling it in my hand.
Yeah. Those are fighting words.
I mean no disrespect.
But you clearly just did.
I did then, but I do not want to fight.
So 15 gold for the shoes and the dress, and we leave happy.
15 gold, it gets you both.
Alright, I'm just gonna get both. Now have
I'll be
dainty
outside.
shoes and a pretty dress just in case we need
Yeah.
it. Here's
be
15 gold, sir.
Thank you.
That'll be one more menacing glare.
There's an awful lot of flammable things in here.
Just saying.
Jeez.
And I walk out.
Threat of arson.
Yeah.
Thanks to Twilight Chorus.
I didn't do it though.
We got the pass, the multi-pass.
Well,
It's my intimidation.
Yeah.
It's like my one skill.
come out. Well, that's very dainty.
She walks out like uncomfortable. I'm wearing it.
I'm
Holding her
wearing
dagger.
I do
Well,
like.
I hope you like it. I mean, it looks nice, but it's not really you.
I mean, I'll keep this on while we're here. I can just in case.
You want me to keep your arsenal?
Keep it for now.
All right.
Give me at least one of the daggers. I feel naked without them,
There you go.
and I have like a holster that's kind of.
Sure.
Is that mine?
Huh? Oh,
Just making sure, otherwise I gotta remove it from my list.
When we eventually get to combat, Einhorn just gonna be throwing daggers like that.
Some rapiers.
I'm just trying to find my weapons. No. Ah.
It's the guy.
I'm like,
What
shit.
did he
Yeah, take them back.
You can get half back after
Yeah.
the battle's
do?
over.
It's a dagger.
It's right there.
It's
Yeah.
a dagger. You throw it.
He broke it on his bones.
Yeah.
Well, I did try to get you out of there without having to spend any money.
Well, just in case, at least I have this. Who knows? It might come in handy one day.
All right, we're
It
gonna cut
is
back to
tricky.
Spider.
Okay, so
Success.
can I tell if, with my passive perception, does he seem magical?
You cannot
I cannot
perceive
tell.
something
Okay.
like that.
Okay, doesn't hurt to ask. Well, usually.
You should miss ass.
Okay, so I'm now back up at the second level where there are chests, boxes, and crates,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't tell anything else other than that everything is boxed up.
You also notice some bags that probably full of coin.
Okay.
You like grab one.
Mm-hmm.
You put it on your head.
On each of your 8 hands.
Fighting strength, man.
Yeah.
Why are there 8 bags of money floating into the sky?
Do I see the symbol that's etched on the ground anywhere else on this floor?
You do not.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna like just barely sneak up so that just my little spider eyes are looking at the third level. And are they still doing like the people in robes? Are they still circling around?
They've since stopped, but they're still on that floor. They're kind of more casually conversing.
Okay, so I don't think it's a good idea.
What you hear is
Okay. And the weedy man, I don't see him anymore.
he was just on the bottom floor.
Alright.
My fine lavender dress.
How long has it been?
Shoes.
You feel like you have time, but not much.
Okay. So then I'm gonna just try to stealthily head back to my friends. So I'm gonna roll for stealth, hopefully not get seen by all these people.
Okay.
Ten.
10.
Low rolls,
Yes.
but you get 10.
Yeah.
You feel like you went unnoticed.
Okay.
So you climb down the side of the building,
Mm-hmm.
and you see them emerging from this shop, and she's in a dress, and he's loaded up with weapons.
And some fine leather armor.
Do they see me?
They do not see
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
They're conversing
It's a
amongst
bag, it's a
themselves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, can I go to an area that like another side alleyway to make sure there's nobody and make sure
Are you
there's
making
nobody around?
contact with us first or no? No. Okay.
I thought we were gonna see her.
There isn't really an alley super close by. Maybe down the block a bit.
I don't want to get stepped on. Do I see them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we closer than the alley?
Yes. You're actually not that far.
Okay. then I'm gonna try to crawl up his robe, like
Your cape.
his cape, like from behind, so that way he doesn't like feel me and then swat me off.
So there's a decent amount of foot traffic near them.
Okay. All right. Crap. Can I like walk along the side of a building?
You're on the side of the building.
The side of the pink building?
Yeah, but there's like a 10-foot gap of people.
Okay.
Like no one, nothing in 10 feet within 10 feet of the building.
Oh, right. Okay.
You do feel a wind.
Oh boy. That's
So
a
I can
leading
jump-
statement right
So
there.
I can jump on the wind and fly, is what you're saying?
That's not how spiders fly, but
Carry the
use
drift?
your web
Yeah,
to
link
to
to
catch
the wall.
wind.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
All
are
right.
right. You probably would get blown, but that's not the way you want to go.
Okay. Then
Splat.
I'll shoot a web to the building next to me and see if I can float over them.
Yeah.
All right. Just kidding. Okay.
More
so
like
it's more like this. Anyway, I shoot out of them.
Not out of your mouth.
no, it's
No,
not
I
out
know
of
it
your
comes
mouth.
out of that.
You're
But
vet,
I'm
huh?
not gonna do that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hey, camera.
So I shoot out a web.
All right, dexterity roll.
+2. 13.
Of your total,
Mm-hmm.
you catch the wind and you drift in their direction. Although a guy is starting to walk on right in front of them, you land on his shoulder.
A guy?
Like a rando.
Rando.
They
Do
don't
we see
me?
anything?
Mm.
None of us see anything.
Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna try
I
to
can't
like.
see
I'm still
over
like-
the daggers.
Oh,
I'm
weird.
gonna try to crawl down his back and jump off of his back end once I get there.
You manage to do that. You're only a couple feet away from them.
Okay. Can I make a dash?
Hmm.
All right. What do I need to roll?
No.
Okay. I'm dashing towards you, and I crawl up your cape and sit on your shoulder and do this with my, like to try to get your attention.
Well, I'm talking to them, so I imagine you guys see a spider
Wait.
on my shoulder going like
There-
this.
I think.
Intelligence check, Nibo.
That's not good.
-5.
No, I don't have a negative.
No, I know.
15.
All right. There's something on your shoulder. Before you think about slapping it, you realize that might be a friend.
So if you got a weapon, would she have perished?
She would have perished and then reformed on his shoulder.
I go, what? Oh.
Hey,
Hey.
You gonna crawl in my hand or you're just gonna sit there?
Oh yeah, I'll call on your hand.
Shall we go back?
let's get to an alley.
I assume spiders don't just crawl on hands.
I do this.
Let me look. No, that's not our friend.
Squish. Oh wait, it is.
Alright, well, back to the alley, I guess.
Do we look around?
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
Walk to the alleyway. Put you next to the dumpster that you originally enjoyed.
Good. Still got my twigs. Okay, so I'm gonna like.
Well,
No, that's true. I'm gonna be like, okay, you guys, I saw.
It's fancy.
Yeah.
And she paid for it.
Wow.
I know.
That's
At least haggle some shoes.
lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, we did have to threaten them a
Money.
little bit.
Insult
Money
his
well spent.
honor and delicacy.
I would have gone with a green. or
That's what I
brown
said.
myself. Maybe a tan.
Oh, this color.
Right here. This color.
That's not in fashion, Melisande.
That's true.
That's true.
I
Okay,
didn't
so.
think mine was very good either.
Oh, but I do like those shoes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
My high
Not,
tops.
not
yeah.
I'm
very.
Barefoot is my preference. But the sparkling reminds me of a.
Literal barefoot.
Yes, that's true. I guess.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a babbling brook that I took a bath in once a month. Anyway, I want to fill you guys in on what I saw. So then I just Yeah.
Okay.
what you.
No. Tell them what you saw.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't know if you wanted me to repeat what you had said. Okay.
Give
So-
me the short version.
Okay. So there are 5 levels inside. The
It sort of worked with the 5 that we saw levels on the outside.
yeah. So on the top level is a kind of like office-y
What's an
table.
office?
What's an office?
Okay. It's a gathering area. There are very ornate meeting tables. Like they really killed some trees to make them. Some really beautiful trees. But anyway, they're very, very ornate, carved. Like 10 to 12 people can sit at this table. It looks like an area of gatherings to have meetings.
Alright.
And then on the 4th level, it's mainly antiquities, things that I've never seen before but look really old and expensive.
Got it,
I'm
old
like,
stuff.
go on.
Like the frames are more than I've ever encountered in my life.
Aw.
Again, so many beautiful trees we killed. And then the
For the
3rd
frames?
level. Yeah, they have to be made
The
of
frames
something.
were metal.
Yeah.
That's what I
Oh.
thought.
Yeah.
Shiny trees I've never seen
Yeah.
before. The 3rd level, there was a bunch of robed people moving in a circular direction.
Sounds
More
normal.
cultists.
Yep.
Man, this world's got a lot of cultists.
And then on the 2nd level, there were chests, boxes, bags of coins, and crates. Like everything.
Like, how many are we talking about?
A lot.
Huh.
Well, it makes sense though, doesn't it?
They say anyone who goes in there becomes
Has to bring money in too.
imaginably powerful and rich.
I
And
imagine
then-
it's some kind of stockpile of money.
We should definitely go into this place.
We forgot to mention the kind of structure. Like down the middle, it's all open air, and then each level kind of spreads out around it. So each level is separate, but there's a center kind of open cone area. And at the very bottom of it is a very large, ornate symbol. It's dark, painted on a lighter surface.
Magical.
Could
Maybe.
you redraw that symbol now?
You don't remember enough of the details.
Except that it was very ornate with swirls, and it was kind of looked like a seal, and there were once I got to the 1st floor, it looked like the symbols had like lines coming out of it that led to a basin, and I'm pretty sure that those lines were filled with blood.
Oh boy.
Ah, sacrifice cult.
Swap treasure in a normal house. Now it was magic.
And then I saw
Can't get a break.
a weedy looking dude on the 1st level, who was also wearing a robe, but he was more ornate than the other robed people, and he was wearing spectacles. And then
So he's the smart one.
maybe he didn't look particularly strong, and I couldn't tell if he was magical. And then by the time I was heading back up, the robed people were kind of standing around talking, and they may have seen me.
Well, you were a spider.
Yeah.
I don't think they saw me. It's possible.
Yeah. Well, even if they
They
did,
would have just seen a spider.
you might have sent this cleaning
So,
crew to.
This
go.
symbol, though you can't reproduce it, if you were to see it again, would you remember it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess just keep our eye out for this, just in general.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. I'm not sure I want to go back in there.
I do. All those boxes.
Yeah, I don't know what's in
I
there.
don't even know
honestly.
what our next step is.
So there's
I
at
think
the
we.
center of Cherish, there's a town that basically runs everything, and at the center of that town is a human or some kind
Human
of
sacrifice.
sacrificial cult.
Probably.
And if you have enough money, you're allowed to join up.
I think we should go back to talk to
Malcolm?
Slack
Sorry, Slack.
and let him know what we found out.
So
Because
you guys need insight?
we already got a hotel, or we already
It's
got
getting,
we already
it's
got
getting dark, and
yeah.
we've bought something now, so the guards, when we leave,
I
Yeah.
shouldn't have to brag them again when I go back now, right? I look like a local for the most part.
Oh, they don't care if you leave. You
But
just have to pay
we're
to
talking
get
about coming
in.
back. Yeah.
Oh, to come back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I look like them at least.
I also meant like when we leave tonight,
might
they
be
won't
good.
be like,
Yeah.
hey, we didn't buy anything. Like,
Yeah.
We better at
Oh,
least
yeah.
go back like 15 times. Just saying.
Yeah.
once for every goal.
Yeah. I think that's what our plan should be.
mean, there's nothing more we're probably going to do tonight.
And we don't want to buy food here because it's going to be really overpriced.
Alright,
Alright.
let's go back then.
Head back to Cherish.
To this toe-stubbed king.
Something like that. Right, you're able to leave, and people are still watching your entire group as you pass them. They're really unaccustomed to seeing the exoticness of a dragon lord, and they're really alarmed by tiefling.
One-horned.
But
Now who's armed to the teeth?
literally. So they're all, eager to see you go.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. We're regulars. We're like Norm.
Peace.
But you leave, and the guards kind of watch you go. And I noticed you're dressed up. You did some shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw some things that we liked.
He looks like he's got a lot of weapons on him. They don't know if he's
But-
purchased some of those.
We
I collect daggers.
Dirty ass Cherish daggers.
Hey.
we'll be back.
That's what we
just have
sold
to
to your shops here.
Oh,
sleep on some decisions.
Oh, okay. Well, you be sure to sleep on
Plus,
it.
we're hunting.
What are you hunting here?
We are not hunting here.
Why are you talking to these guys?
Because they should know their captain. We discussed it with their captain.
It's above their pay grade.
It is, but they shouldn't be harassing us when we're working. We don't harass you when you're working.
Well, who are you hunting?
We're hunting this criminal.
By order of your captain.
Oh, him. Well, happy hunting.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
What was your name again?
You never gave his name the first
I
time.
know.
He didn't.
Just Nibo doesn't ask.
But now I feel like he should. I have all this written down somewhere else.
Is this the guy with no hand or the other one?
This is the one with no
Bill.
hand.
Okay.
Did you?
That's right.
Why do you need to go over there?
Because my phone doesn't work here.
Oh. Well, I'm still banned.
His name could be Bellsprout.
Banned from
Bellsprout?
Pokemon?
No. No.
Patient.
I still have yet to hatch an egg.
Really? You don't move around a lot, do you?
I don't ever have it on.
Yeah.
It has to be turned on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just drains my batteries like.
Did you ever upgrade your phone, or you still have like a?
No, I mean, my phone works perfectly fine with everything else, but this app.
Drains mine too.
It
My
drains
name is
everybody's.
Bojim.
Huh? Bojim?
Bojim.
Oh, I don't even want to write that down.
You write it down and you like it.
Why are you taking notes?
Guard.
There will be a test.
Sunset.
So German it is.
Thank you, Bojim.
I'll even highlight it for you.
You're always gonna be drawn to that. Like, why the hell did I highlight this?
I was
Yeah.
wondering,
In
like,
periwinkle,
what
no
those-
less.
Yeah, an important note. Bojim.
They're my Japanese highlighters, so they're like pastels.
I like them.
Yeah.
You used them one time to highlight Bojim.
Success.
When you go to China, I'm gonna have to like give you money to buy me like cool pens.
Oh, I got you covered.
I use them all the time at work, obviously. So
Any preference?
yes, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
So,
You headed back to the King's Stub Toe?
Yes.
Alright. You guys, it doesn't take too long to get there, but it is dusk at this point. And you go in, and sure enough, Slack is there entertaining, talking up whoever will listen about his wild adventures. He sees you come in and kind of cuts his story short. Says, "Excuse me, I must retire. I'm very tired."
So
We're gonna
Yeah,
Go
we're just
up to
headed
our
to our
room.
room. Yeah.
And he's waiting there in the hall. It's like, and
Well, let's go inside.
okay,
Kiss the bounty hunter.
come on in.
Has he been back?
No, he left a while ago. He gave up.
amateur.
Amateur. He's not smart enough to ask the dog.
Yeah.
Always ask the dog.
Just pet the dog. Couldn't
Yeah.
ask him anything.
So we found out. We found out that they want maybe. Well, I mean, you guys said you already knew this, but that they want you because you killed. They say that you killed Old Man Lasarker.
Well, I didn't, so that's definitely not it.
Mm-hmm.
And they've done nothing but benefit from the death of Lasarker.
Well, we
So they don't care about him.
we're trying to get to talk to the mayor to see if we can get more information from him, but we're gonna have to go back tomorrow. We talked to Nelson, the head of the guard.
He's the head of the guard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what did you tell him?
We told him.
We told him we were hunting you.
And what did he tell you?
He said, have at it. He preferred you alive.
Okay, but why are they hunting me at all?
Again, they gave us that story about Lasarker and how it was all
You were killed. You were a dangerous menace.
Well, that's not it.
I know.
But while we were there, we decided to investigate that pink building.
You went into the pink building?
One of us
I
did.
did.
How did you get in?
I also have what did he say?
Many
Pick up-
talents.
pick
Many
up-
talents.
Pick up,
Yes.
pick up something here, pick up something there.
Oh, okay. Well, what did you see?
I saw. Again, let me read this whole thing again.
The short version.
Yeah, I saw the most interesting things are things that are very valuable. Robed people seeming to do some kind of ritual movement, and a very ornate dark symbol that was attached to lines connected
Looked to
to
be
a
filled
basin
with blood.
filled with blood.
It's like a blood cult.
A blood cult. A blood cult wants me in their possession.
Well, you are magical.
So I wouldn't step into sunset if I were you.
No, I haven't, and I won't.
Do you know anything being warlock?
What's that?
Being someone who deals with these kinds of magics?
Have you ever been in a blood cult?
Yeah.
Not
Never
if you've
been in a blood
cult.
cult. Okay.
Maybe you
Are
understand.
you sure? Do you remember?
Blood magic.
I'm sure they could do something with my blood. And if that's what they want me for, it can't be good. Not-
So the Lasarker thing has absolutely nothing to do with it, and it's just something about you specifically.
It's gotta be. There's nothing to do with Lasarker. They've
I
only
don't think so.
grown in power with his absence. They don't give a damn about that old man.
It can't just be tiefling blood or they would have taken yours.
It's
That'll
true.
be specifically yours.
I do have some talents.
My talents are more in the musical vein,
Right,
not in my veins.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm well known. Well,
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, so am I.
I know.
We know you are.
Oh,
You
yeah.
do know him. You should probably maybe change that.
He's alright.
Lose his number.
Okay, so they want to take my blood or something.
It's a working theory right now.
Yeah, it's better than Lasarker because I've
So
been.
when you were there at the Sarkers, did you do anything that perhaps got their attention?
Well, I did steal some paintings.
It happens.
Paintings are pretty valuable.
Are you hiding them somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said she saw very valuable paintings inside the pink building.
Sounds like that would be something they could be interested in too. I'd just as soon be bled out on their floor as give up those paintings.
So they're worth well more than the 500 gold that's on your head.
Yeah.
So, is there
Damn,
a
I should
way?
have the sarcasm.
Is there a way to get go to a morgue, get a tiefling that's dead, beat him up enough to make him look indistinguishable. I'm just trying to think if
Beat
we
the
could
corpse.
if we could turn something in that looks like you,
Yeah, you have talents of making things.
then we could have our friend who has talents of hiding hide on the corpse and then find out where it goes.
Maybe I can turn into a flea.
I mean, that's a pretty interesting thought, but I've seen 2 tieflings in the past 8 months, and
They're in
they're
this room.
both in this room.
Please don't beat me.
I wasn't intending to.
But
Can
I
you
mean,
change
the fact-
something into
The
a
fact that
tiefling?
they very specifically said they prefer him alive.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
but he
not,
doesn't
not
want it to
required.
it's not required.
What are we gonna do? We can't turn him in.
mm-mm.
No, no.
Just take.
What if I posed as him?
Well, then it's not gonna be
Not
obvious.
beat up,
It's
alive.
not gonna be obvious when we lose our counselor of culture.
There he is, right there.
Why don't
You're
we?
switching places.
Why don't we sleep on it, think on it, and reconvene with a plan? What do you guys think?
I think.
Sounds like a plan.
I think it's fine.
Sounds like a plan.
Do you have any thoughts?
No, I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea to send our friend potentially get sacrificed, so I want to make sure we think this through.
No, I don't think we should send anybody to be sacrificed.
Oh, I thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for that.
See, Einhorn.
I know.
See you later.
This was my plan. Wait, it's fucking 6.
Well, I took care of that price on my head.
Yeah.
Now that
And I'm
300
like,
gold
300
split up
gold.
between-
Yeah, it's
No,
working.
Again, there's Chip's call.
He doesn't need gold.
That's true.
All right, gang, we're gonna call it. What do you guys think? Without any combat or hardly any dice rolling.
Yeah, we rolled
The
dice
dice
like
roll I got
4
was a
times.
1, so
I think 50% of our rolls were terrible.
I did spectacularly.
Guess that's a good thing you didn't fight.
Yes, exactly. I always like turning into animals and learning things as animals. It's pretty cool.
Animal infiltration.
Yes, I like that.
It was good.
Did you enjoy being a lord?
That was fun. I like that. I liked intimidating the shopkeeper. It was fun.
Worked out.
I didn't know how the shopkeeper would react, so.
I
It worked
know.
out
In the
well.
Like-
past, it hasn't worked out
I
well
like that we
intimidating them.
managed to keep our cool and still find out like quite a bit of information without like
Attacking anyone.
bringing the entire city down on our head, which I kind of figured might happen.
Even I have to be cautious here. I don't want to
Yeah.
steal from them.
In this place where you really desperately needed to be subtle, you guys did pretty good at that.
Yeah.
I was pretty worried that I was going to get seen as a spider or hurt and then turn into myself.
I thought that might happen.
That would have been bad news.
Yes, I think that there would be some elven blood in that basin.
We're
And
still
I would
gonna
have been
get.
all by myself.
We're all good.
We're still out shopping. Like I guess we'll buy
Like,
more.
look at my
clothes.
new dress, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Lisa.
So
Oh, the only other thing I was thinking was maybe I could turn into a spider in there at night one night and see what happens at night.
I mean, we can go back.
Yeah.
well, that's my next question. Is,
We get.
what's the
Because like as a spider, you can't hear, and I feel like that's like
That's huge.
you need to
Yeah,
hear.
that's true.
Because like you'll
You
probably
might-
get about as much information.
Can you turn into a spider and then a rat?
She could turn back to herself
I
and then
haven't turned
around.
back, yeah.
I mean, if you got all the way down to the floor level, and then
Or like the
Random.
top level, and then where there's nobody having a meeting.
we only get how many transformations?
Two.
So then,
That would be it.
But I'm gonna rest tonight.
Yeah.
And
No,
we
no,
still
no,
start
And then
with-
you wouldn't be able to, if we accidentally had to battle.
Well, she can battle with that being there.
Yeah.
That is a possibility.
it is a pretty strong advantage.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we could do like we've got like some disguise if we can figure out what the invitation looks like.
I can forge anything if I've seen it.
Yeah.
I have to have seen it. If we visit.
So I was trying to ask if there's any person that we know that's gone and we could go.
I mean, they've said that almost all of the richest people in Sunset have gone.
Alright, so maybe we just have to put some muscle on them.
There you go. Till next time then.
Saying.
So, how many experience points do y'all have right now?
We didn't get any last time.
51.85. Yeah, we didn't get any last time.
How much?
51.85.
I have 5180.
Okay.
4810.
So you got 300 for last time and 300 for this time. So 600 total. We're going to call that a night. Thank you again for joining us. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. You've made it this far. Surely you should subscribe. And share with your friends because they probably have good taste just like you.
Most certainly.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
5410.
Be sure to watch all our other videos and check out the Weirdlings to see me both DM and play for Heroes of Awesome. Until next time, I am Brandon Z.
I wrote it on my thing that I take breath.
This is a Twilight Chorus.
This is the Twilight Chorus.
Twilight!
Good night.